I'm saying is the reason it's doing that is what would you pick on the map? What would you actually pick on the map to decide that you're playing this map? It'd have to be that you're picking the lost map.
Was the lost map? Wait, did this segue on?
Yeah, it segued immediately on.
Okay.
It's just one of those kind of dealios. They do that all the time.
I full gore. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Three Hopes. I'm Rad. This is Spiky. Let's get stuck in.
Yeah, okay.
Speed round.
Speed round the...
I will hunt you until my
Oh, I got confused there. I thought that was... I thought that was me. I was like, wait.
I will punch you until my dying breath.
Yeah, I don't think Sheds is going to win that fight, because I
haven't the slightest notion of what is going on.
How?
I haven't the slightest notion what's going on.
Oh, suddenly they're capitalised. Did you see that?
So this is those who slither in the dark.
This is those who slither in the dark.
Okay, now we know that this is twisted.
I thought they just were individuals who were engaging in slitherous activities in, dim conditions.
Slitherous activities in dim conditions. That's what they should actually be called.
I mean, at the end of the day, that is what they were called until now when it wasn't capitalised. Because it was not a proper noun. It was just bias. Right.
The funny thing is about, like, how am I supposed to, like, vibe with, how am I supposed to jive with flipping, and sympathise with Marvel?
When he's working with Satan people?
Yeah, like, they are evil. We know they're evil. Like, one of the stupidest things they did in the, in the DLC was saying, oh, and then Tosis, like, murdered all the Gothans, and that was mean of her. And it's like...
Clap, Sheds, go.
You can just make it murdering time right now. Beat Shed.
Just teleports with violence. Yeah.
Let's fight somewhere empty.
That's not even empty. Look, there's allied units there.
Some kind of warping magic. It's funny. I'm just so not in the mood for this game.
Well, I've got bad news for you.
No, not in the mood for it, as in not in the mood for its bullshit.
Because you're next to my stronghold, Captain.
Like, some kind of warping magic. Like, warping magic wasn't established to be a thing that even brigands know about.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. I know your deal. You just... all of... everyone who wrote this game got a below room temperature IQ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that as a truth claim, I'm afraid. Please provide... please provide me your IQ if you want to disprove this.
So you're going to say IP.
No, not the IP. I just want your IQ. I just want your IQ to prove that you don't have a below room temperature IQ. And I'm talking centigrade, by the way. I'm not talking Fahrenheit. I'm talking centigrade like most of the world. Like, it's ridiculous. You don't set up... Like, the whole purpose of Twisted, as much as people don't
I thought you were going to go on a rant about centigrade versus Fahrenheit there.
No, not right now.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. It's not really... It wouldn't be much of a rant because I don't feel that strongly about it.
Fair enough.
It's just like...
Did your... Hang on, did your screen just, like, turn what?
Oh?
Out of my peripheral vision, it just looked like I couldn't see anything. I love how Bylus is actually losing life each time they walk.
Well, that's to make it look like the fight's even, when it shouldn't be.
Because, well, I gave her the, the Karen sword you were using before, the one with 550 attack?
Yeah.
I've given her that. And her stats are actually all buffed up way higher than Sheds'.
Edelgard is fighting Dimitri.
What?
Why did that get there?
I really don't care about that going on in the right.
What is the Federation army doing?
What is the Federation army doing?
Well,
Do you not see the Twisted?
One of well, Twisted is here, and one of our highest-ranking generals has just gone crazy.
No, but seriously, even disregarding the whole Bylus thing, the whole Bylus and Sheds thing, there's a whole army in front of us.
Yeah.
Is the Twisted in the room with us right now? How is Edelgard not noticing that? Also, they're not fighting, they're just standing there looking at each other. Look at the minimap. They're not moving.
They aren't moving. What, you mean the script?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? You mean the script?
They haven't retreated yet. Look, it's still there. I know. Oh, for God's
Oh,
sake.
they're over there. Whee!
I dislike ending things on a low note.
This game is not going to end on a high note, I can tell you that.
To die.
Yeah.
You might want to vacate if you don't want to end on a low note.
Defeat bias.
We have to defeat nostalgia. We have to defeat the nostalgia so that people can see this game for what it
We have to defeat the
is.
nostalgia that you feel for Three Houses so that people will understand that this game is poorly written garbage with not a single shred of remotely redeeming qualities about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's something that destroys every piece of lore, destroys every piece of world building, destroys every piece of character work that was previously well done in Three Houses. It shits all over, or just to farm more content out of it, and insists that there were revelations that you just didn't know about in Three Houses, when it's actually just a bunch of fucking retcons.
Yep. Let's arrest them. Sorry.
Let's arrest them.
Let's arrest them.
He was under attack before I even
Right.
knew what was happening.
No, I'm glad you're all right.
They're having a 1v1 duel over there as well.
They're not having a duel, look. They're just not.
No, they're just looking at each other, you're right.
The life from you by my own hand, then so be it.
If I must wring the sweat from you by my own hands.
You stole me again.
I'm sorry.
Not that I care.
Did we win?
Yep, we
I
won.
think we won.
Don't we segue into, like, Violet's brain now or something?
How could I allow myself to be bested
He's
by
not
such a
white
despicable
enough.
beast as this one?
He isn't!
No, I just mean like he just left.
He looks normal skin colour, he's supposed to... Like, you can even see that on the profile. I don't know how people do that with gloves on. I can't even do it without gloves on.
They go. Oh, he's bleeding purple.
To get this flesh under
I also say that.
I need to get this flesh underground.
Oh, he's bleeding water.
So it's
Oh.
true. You really are from Shambhala.
Why would you assume they're from a certain stronghold?
Forgive me for this, Solon. But without your sacrifice, this world can never be.
Why
made
wouldn't you
clean.
just say one of us? That's just a key
Yeah.
jungle.
So you are from Shambhala.
It's a...
What?
Oh, great Zaharas.
You can't randomly spam Zaharas in a location.
No, do you know
isn't
what's
in.
going to happen? That's just going to send Solon to Zaharas.
Swallow my foes.
That's not even how Zaharas works. And also, I don't know why he used
wait,
Zaharas on
actually,
himself.
it's not even going to be...
So, you've
It's
come
not
here
even
to
going to
strike
be
me down
on
yourself.
Solon, because you have to
Thought
kill
you a
someone to
smarter foe
cast
than
Zaharas.
Edelgard.
And then you send another thing
think
to
you'll win
Zaharas.
this
There's no
fight?
other person there to send
Also,
to Zaharas.
presumably only
Upper
in
hand
that
is
sealed
clearly mine in
location.
this moment. All I have to do is buy some time.
Yeah, you're probably right, considering how specific
you
a location
say.
it
It was
is.
a specific
Well, I
location,
suppose I
and
must test
Zaharas
your
did a square
resolve.
in that square. I don't think that was
yeah.
a coincidence. I think it was trying to say Zaharas was there.
Oh my god.
God, Claude's a shit shot. He nearly killed Edelgard.
So fast, you two. I don't want to
Why
miss
didn't
all
you just
the
aim a
fun.
little left and hit Dimitri, you know?
Bro fell 2 stories
I
there.
wouldn't say no. So what do you want to
What?
do?
What? We're just gonna have a threesome, like, out here in the open?
This power.
That's
That's
literally
not how Zaharas
Zaharas
works. That's literally not how Zaharas works.
This is like saying Kamehameha and then a spirit bomb popping out of your head.
Yeah.
It's
So
that thing-
basically that dub.
It's literally that dub where Kamehameha, and then he started powering up for Super Saiyan. Like he just did
I'll
Zaharas.
just use Incendio to, like, breathe underwater or something. I don't know.
I'll use Zaharas to do something.
I'll just Zaharas in another location, bro.
I'll Zaharas these people into my
I'll
mind
remotely
palace.
Zaharus these people into my mind palace instead of like do you understand what Zaharus is?
Zaharus. Okay, let me tell you what Zaharus is real quick. Here are the bounds of
It has
Zaharus.
been a long,
Ignore
long
that.
battle. My race wavers at the brink.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them.
Okay, here's
There's
the
only
funny
2
thing.
of you. Look, that Arvel there and that Arvel
Here's
there.
the funny thing, right? I think they confused the Mind Palace for the Zaharus because Sothis jumps down off of her chair and walks down over to Byleth.
Which makes it
But
look
that
like...
isn't in Zaharus, that's in the Mind Palace. Byleth's physical body is in Zaharus. And just like how his Mind Palace appears in other locations, like when he's fighting Kostas, or, you know, other things like that, maybe in Xanadu it happens, I'm not sure. But, you know, when that's happening, it can happen anywhere because it's in Byleth's head. So
Yeah.
when he's in Zaharus, he can still be there because it's just in his head. So when Sothis is doing something, because she's in his head, he has to be there for that. So in his head. But of course, Sothis wasn't in Zaharus. Sothis was in his head. So by Sothis's very presence, we know that that location, Zaharus isn't just teleporting into someone's mind palace. It's being... Sothis was just in Byleth's head. And then after she gave him the powers, he then teleports out. Zaharus is nothing less than pure darkness, stretching ad infinitum.
An infinitum.
Ad infinitum. It's just a completely empty void of nothing.
Yeah, it's just void
This
of nothing.
is not an empty void of nothing. I can see things, which means
Well-
there's light.
Also it's specifically in Sheds, because Sheds and Arvel have been talking here for the entire game. It's specifically in their mind palace.
Yeah.
For one thing, you can't remotely use Zaharus. We know that for a fact, because why the fuck wouldn't...
Yeah, why wouldn't you have done it in a
Homeboy just
distance?
do it to Rhea, then GG. You
Yeah.
know, that would have been smarter. Number 2.
And I think it would work on Rhea.
Number 2. It's not
I think it would work on Rhea because Sothis says you're going to need the power of gods to get out of it.
No, we have a better quote for that. Number 2, Zaharus has been used before. We know that because Solon doesn't give any explanation of, I'm going to try this thing we never tried before. No, he's like, I'm going to use Zaharus.
Yeah.
So we can say they've probably used it before. 3.
Mm-hmm.
He responds with, holy shit. Even Zaharus can't match God's power. Even Zaharus can't match Sothis' power.
Yeah.
With surprise. So clearly...
He's used it on a semi-godly being before.
Even...
Yeah, you're right. That makes logical sense.
He actually thought that Sothis would be unable to escape Zaharus. So it would presumably be a simple endeavour to just chuck Rhea in. But does he? No, because it's not a long-range move.
He has to get them onto the square.
He gets Byleth specifically onto the square, then takes Cronya's heart, and it's presumably necessary
any
that you
heart.
need... It's presumably necessary you might need an Agarthan heart, because the Agarthan heart does seem to be pseudo-mechanical and have black flames coming out of it. And then...
Are you sure the black flames aren't just him already casting?
I think the black flames are from him, but he then crushes it, and it, like, shatters, rather than, like, kind of squishing like a normal heart would. But he then... Cronya is then, like, overtaken by the, like, yucky, scary stuff, and Solon stands there, off to the side, and then Byleth, boom, poof, gone, into the void. Everyone else is literally just standing around watching that happen. They're not getting sucked in as well, because you can just auto-do it somewhere else. Also, I think stabbing someone...
I mean,
even if we said he stabbed him
in
in the chest, that's a very weird way of saying it. That's a very weird, like, condition for using Zaharus. Of you can activate Zaharus if you destroy an Agarthan heart in any way, shape, or form, and then say, "Yo, Zaharus, eat my enemies." Why aren't they using that more often?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
But, like, if we look at the actions of the characters, that's more proof for why Zaharas can't be like some long distance thing you can just remotely activate. Because if that were the case, why in God's green one would Kronya explicitly be like trying to drag them over to the outside?
Yeah.
Are you telling me that she's trying to drag him to just some random location that's off the beaten path, so they're less likely to get back up? No, it's because there's a very specific area that they need to cast this spell.
And so it falls upon me to reclaim this world, that what was stolen from my people might be theirs once more.
Literally, this is a
That's
conversation.
a typo.
Oh yeah, what?
That what was stolen from my people.
That what was stolen?
Yeah, you can remove the that.
That
and
what
just
was
get,
stolen?
And then just get, and so it falls upon me to reclaim this world. What was stolen from my people?
What was stolen? Damn, he's a bit gangster with it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm loving his. I'm loving the Cockney with that.
It's literally witch.
Yeah.
Just
Well, he said witch, I swear.
no, he said
And
what?
so it falls upon me to reclaim this world. That
Oh,
what was
he does
stolen
say that
from
what
It
was
didn't
stolen.
even. It's not even that.
That
kind
what
of
was
typo.
stolen. But
Pick up a bloody dictionary.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not archaic English. That's just like thug English.
It's modern. It's modern slang.
Like next, he's gonna be like, you know, I went up the apples and pears. I'm going down to the going down to the bank. Gonna get more bees. Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? But I was just gonna say,
Which is why I was born.
my immune system talking to the vitamin gummy in my belly.
Yes, I
Huh?
created
Wait, what?
These vitamin gummies are insane these days,
Yeah.
bro.
the cycle of the world, the rehousing of souls. How desperately I sought this.
What is
secret
bro
art.
waffling about?
He's saying that his original, like, he's an older Garthan person who just stuck his soul into someone else, right? He's using the alchemy of souls, right?
But how does Arvel spawn in?
Bro, I don't know.
But it
But
demanded precision.
the problem
One
is,
defect,
I don't think
one
it's something they
essence
should even be able to
wrongly
do.
transplanted would lead to consequences most
Like,
irreparable.
the thing is, there's a very clear distinction between what is mortal and what is divine in Fodlan.
Yeah.
Gods are capable of things that mortals just aren't. And one and the highest god in the setting, Sothis, is explicitly, at least according to Rhea, but I don't see why she'd be lying about this, is the arbiter of souls. Like, she is doing stuff with souls after they're dead. Like, I forget the quote, so maybe she's like recycling them and putting them in other, or maybe she's sending them to the afterlives. But either way, she has dominion over death, which is true because, you know, she does.
She sends them the Fire Emblem heroes to get some more alts.
But, you know, it is true that she has dominion over death because she when you kill her, she doesn't die.
She has dominion over space time.
She doesn't die when you kill her.
Yeah.
She was so dead.
I must oversee the process myself in order to save my beloved.
She was
people.
so dead that she was just a crest stone.
Yeah. And then
You
that
can
disappeared.
then have that crest stone disappear in a Crimson Flower ending and subsequently marry Sothis because she just comes back.
Yep. Self-love.
There is no corporeal entity for her anymore, but she's still there.
Maybe you're just going loopy in that tower.
She just exists. You can't kill Sothis.
Yeah.
She is beyond being dead.
When my consciousness first initialized, I was.
When my consciousness first initialized.
What do you think initialized means?
When my consciousness first initialized.
I remember the sound of water, of bubbles.
Bubble?
The sound of a massive object slowly lurching along.
No. Hold on. This is literally just the rat in my walls when I go to get water at 3 a.m.
I thought the noise would continue for eternity. But then, a change. Something gave way. The water began rushing rapidly, Pale shadows closed in.
Literally what
around me.
happened. I picked him up.
You picked up the rat.
I picked up the rat.
Amidst deafening sounds, I walked desperately in search of light.
I screamed at the rat when I picked it up for some reason.
That was an unforeseen accident. I was sure all had been lost to the waters.
The what?
Well,
I
this
thought
is
I
in
dry
reference to the
cleaned you.
DLC
I mean,
thing.
wet cleaned you.
This is in reference to the DLC thing where she creates a flood to kill all the Agarthans.
Huh? Is it?
Well, yeah, he's saying that he's
I
saying he's
see.
remembering the flood. But that was a stupid thing to add in anyway.
Yeah.
It was fortunate I had created you, for you proved useful in a way I never expected.
So where do you factor into this if you created him and didn't know he was there or anything? Where do you factor into this if you're
The thing is, I understand that we see like the Shambhala skyscraper things in the opening, and you know it is very likely that there was an Agarthan civilization in Fodlan before they were destroyed, but because they do act like
they
they
are
want
the
to take
progenitor people. They
yeah.
aren't like
they want to take
mole
back
people.
the land kind of thing, but
the idea the book is problematic because the idea of it being like it could have
it
been.
doesn't even make sense for it to be a secret that the church guards. Of course they. How look. There are plenty of religions in this world where
You get
God
bad.
or some multiple gods do.
I know the Nephilim.
You know, they do stuff to the evil
Let's
creatures.
just boom.
Oh look,
they're
there
all
were
dead.
evil creatures. Oh, luckily for us, the gods decided to destroy them, which means we're safe from the evil creatures. Why would they keep that a secret? The Agarthans are literally the devil figures of the of the religion.
Yeah, and not to mention, just I find it hilarious that I find it hilarious that again that DLC does kind of end up meaning that hold on, Sothis commit Omnicide, like just a cheeky bit, just a little casual bit. What? You know?
It's very problematic.
It shouldn't be there in the first place.
Yeah.
Having Sothis just kind of oopsie. It's like, wait, what? Wait, what? But Sothis acts so chill, and yeah, you say, oh well, she lost her memory or whatever. But no, she's like, you've got Lucio Steelwind on one end, and then you've got like just pretty chill person on the other end, and she even does like hint that she kind of, well, you know, she doesn't hint it. She says, yeah, I remember who I am now. I am Sothis. I'm the goddess, you know, before fusing with you. She doesn't even spare a thought to go, damn, you know, the things I've done, like, I don't think I can pay those billions of lives back. That's game over.
The
but,
thing
you know,
is, Three Houses never portrays anything that Sothis did
As
wrong.
Yeah.
Because that's the point of her. She is God. She is the deity of the setting.
Introducing the idea that she nuked a civilization is just like, well, why?
Yeah.
I am to become you. That's why I'm
What?
here. That's why I've been compelled to remove any obstacle in your way.
I am to become you. They desperately want this to sound flowery.
It sounds like Kingdom
Only by
Hearts.
destroying the abomination inside the Ashen Demon can we bring salvation to the world.
Also, they're speaking religiously, which is not how they're supposed to be speaking, because Agarthans are very
Yeah,
scientific.
they're scientific. They're clinical. They're
It's to make a good contrast between the scientific Agarthans and the very religious Church of Seros, rather than these guys now speaking more religiously than the Church of Seros do. So it just doesn't really make sense.
So you understand.
the
Then return
salvation.
that body you two share
like, what do you
to
mean
me.
salvation?
It pains me to do this to you, but alas, all was written from the beginning.
Who is
No,
he,
it
though?
wasn't. Because if it were, it'd all make sense.
Yeah.
Instead, we've got retcon after retcon after retcon after retcon after retcon.
Grima.
Gold
I
It's
said
like
that
that
last
last
time.
time.
Yeah, I said that last time, I think.
into the
Looks like a
chasm.
Grima thing. Oh, we no map?
Am
Yeah, we do get a map.
No, I mean no map.
Stay
As in-
where you are. It would be best if you refrained from bringing out any weapons as well.
Wait, Edelgard?
Hold on. What are all three of
Oh,
you
she was
doing here?
briefed all of a
One,
sudden.
key jangle. Two, we didn't want to make 3 versions of this.
Yep.
I have the same question. It
I forgot what
appears
they
we've been
say in this,
swallowed up by
but watch
some
them do
kind
some
of
embarrassing.
strange magic.
Oh wow, we make such a great team.
Also, isn't it just harrowing that... Isn't it just ridiculous that she... So let's get this straight, right? They all got swallowed by Zaharis at the same time.
Yeah.
Technically, Sheds got swallowed earlier. Mm-hmm. I think, maybe, from what it looked like.
Why would why would Arvel want to go to Zaharis? It's not like they can leave Zaharis.
I don't know.
Do you really think that Agarthans can leave Zaharis?
No. Well, Kronya would have just
I'm
left.
pretty sure that's a one-way ticket.
Well, Kronya was kind of alive and got swallowed
I'm
by
just
Zaharis
saying,
when
if
she was alive.
Solon thought there was any way of coming back, he wouldn't act nearly as surprised.
Yeah.
He acts like this
Oh, no,
is like
he-
completely fucking impossible.
Sothis found the door. What?
He's like,
But-
what the... What?
That doesn't make sense.
Well, how are you doing that?
But Edelgard, right? I'm just saying, Sheds is in. There's no like skip. Sheds didn't fall asleep and now wake up. We just went to Zaharis, right? Mm-hmm. In the cutscene, Claude said nothing about Sheds going crazy, so Edelgard should not be saying, I was going to say that, why is she saying that? And then I was like, oh, well, because Sheds went crazy. But she doesn't know that Sheds went crazy.
Yeah, the only one who does know that Sheds
Claude.
went crazy is Claude. So
But these two were
luckily,
staring at each other for
Yep.
that entire time.
don't worry about it because there was a little bit of off-screen. So whoever you were with told the other two while the screen was black.
Also, we're literally in like a super... Like we're in like a super genocide
We're in that
conquest.
shit from the end of. We're in that shit from the end of Fire Emblem Warriors,
Oh yeah,
as
We-
in
we-
the real Fire Emblem
we're
Warriors.
we're in like, you know, we're in the middle of like a proper religious genocide war going on here, and
Like full on holy war.
Dimitri is just kind of chill right now, despite the fact that it would be in all 3 of our best interests to just like beat the
Gank
shit
him?
out of him.
That's the long and short of it. But isn't all of this your doing?
Wait, that's kind of sad as well. Look, they didn't even get the 1, 2, 3 because Shed's interrupted.
When we awoke, we found ourselves here.
So you
in
were
this
asleep?
dark and ominous void.
Yep.
What was being asleep in Zaharis like?
Don't tell me you can't remember what happened. You suddenly transformed and started attacking your friends. Luckily, we managed to knock
No,
them
no, no, no. Go back. That's a typo.
What?
That should be either with a full stop, or it should be don't tell me, semicolon, you can't remember what happened.
Yeah, valid.
Don't tell me you can't remember what happened is a statement that he's ended with a question mark.
Yeah. Don't tell me you can't remember what happened?
Yeah, if the thing is, this sounds like nitpicking, and it is nitpicking.
Yeah.
But the problem is, the script has typos in it and poor grammatical sentence structure. How can we trust that it's well written if it's not even passing like school mistakes?
Bro, this would not pass GCSE creative writing.
I'm okay with 1 or 2, but it keeps happening. This script is bad, and not just in the sense that it's poorly written, in the sense that it's poorly put together.
Yeah. Also, we
I have to
knocked
put
her
a little
out,
red
but
mark
apparently
over that.
we knocked her out, but apparently she teleported away and stabbed Solon.
But it wasn't long before
No,
you came to.
really
and
wasn't
escaped.
long.
I was told that you were acting like.
No, it was
someone
like
else.
really not
I
long.
was told? I was told?
I was told you were acting like
They
one.
didn't even put any bloody effort into making this. Because, like, he's the only one who does know.
And look, started attacking your friends.
Your friends, not our friends. Oh my god, this chapter was written for one particular house. Maybe we can work it out. In fact, it's probably just the Edelgard
probably
version.
Edelgard, yeah.
Because she's the one who says, hey, don't you dare bring out your weapons just yet. Stay where you are, don't bring out your weapons.
I guess that kind
Why
of
did
rings a
Dimitri
bell.
just make a weird noise? What is he doing?
The last thing I remember is Arval
Arval.
telling me to slay the Ashen Demon. At least, I think.
Arval. Arval?
We're calling him Arval now because it's Larval.
Arval.
They were saying
Larval.
Arval before.
Oh my
And now they're saying
God.
Arval.
You know what he should have been?
What?
He should have been something from the Goetia.
Yeah.
The voice in my head. We've known each other for 2 years now.
What a bombshell to just throw at Edelgard and these two other guys you don't know.
Sounds pretty out there, right? This is why I never mentioned it.
And you claim this Arval suddenly decided to turn on you.
I know how it sounds.
I know it sounds like I have DID, but yeah.
There are 2 things I can say for sure. The first is that Arval's magic is what dragged us all in here. And the second is that there's no one in my
How
head
do you know?
anymore.
We're in your head though.
How did she know that? Did she ask for Arval to show up and then he didn't?
Arval, you there?
Like, can you do that with voices in your head? Can you just like ask them to appear and then they're like, "Yep, what do you want?"
How can you
I
be
just
certain?
am
Because I don't feel that.
them.
At least not in my mind.
Oh, by the way, my pronouns are they, them.
Yeah. When did that? What?
When did that happen?
What are we doing? Hold on. We're playing the
I
pronoun
don't
game
feel
now.
them.
I think she said them because technically there's 2 of them now, and she randomly worked that out through plot.
I don't mean for this to be an interrogation, but distant?
No, look
Familiar.
this, look
This
this.
story
Come
of yours
on.
is hardly convincing.
I mean, maybe. I can't say anything concrete. I thought maybe I could, but I don't think I can.
Well, you do seem to be your old self again. That, if nothing else, makes me want
Oh,
to
now
believe what you
Claude
say.
is Claude.
Except he's not talking to us, he's talking to Dimitri.
Yeah.
At the very least, I hope you know a way out of this.
His
We haven't even looked
fathomless
around.
Prison.
We haven't even looked around.
No, we need to get the Chaos Emeralds and fight Solaris.
About that, I know I said distant, but Arval's definitely here with us somewhere.
Cheds is acting like she's just been convicted, and she's quickly trying to make a story for herself. There's no one in my head anymore. I mean, Arval's here with us somewhere. He's like over there. Oh, the knife? The knife, yeah, the knife. I had the knife. Really, that was the knife. That was the murder weapon. Oh, I had it yesterday. I meant not today. I'd never seen it today.
If we can find them and figure out what magic they used on us, we might just be able to escape.
If I used to teleport you into a dungeon spell, why would you find me in the dungeon? Like, they could have, from their perspective, this could literally be teleported you into a weird cave. And, like,
Why don't they try and standard warp techniques first?
Edelgard literally
That
has
sounds
access to magic.
wildly optimistic.
That sounds wildly optimistic. Says Edelgard.
That sounds wildly optimistic.
She's actually a massive optimist.
It sure does.
Whether she realises it or not.
We're in
You
a
don't know
cave,
anything about
guys.
this place.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
I
in a
guess-
cave with
No,
a
no, no,
cool
'cause you can look at
wallpaper.
Cool wallpaper.
No, that's a
like
cool
Animal
wallpaper.
Crossing.
That's literally just a cool skylight wallpaper. That could be. They could just have projectors on the other side of these rocks.
We're in Dwemer ruins, guys.
Like they're acting like. Well, basically, they're acting like they've seen the script and know it's Zaharus, and it's impossible to get out. Just warp. Just leave.
yeah.
In that case, let's begin looking around and see if we can't find any clues. to
But that's
where
the
we are.
problem. They're expecting you to know about Zaharus, so they're just writing it as if they know about Zaharus.
Let's split up and look for
so
clues,
that they can
gang.
say things that give you key jangly goodness.
We gotta split up and look for clues, gang. Not Zaharus. Temporarily parted ways with everyone but Claude.
I wonder if the others have found anything.
What is this ball about?
Huh?
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and to use anything we can get our hands on. The ball. The
It's
weird
a ball.
Sorry, wait, our idea of getting out of here is just poke the weird ball. I'm at a real loss here. What do you think, Sheds? Any flashes of inspiration about where we are? A cave with some projectors showing a... Like, it's not even a moving light.
Actually, I have a feeling I already know the answer. Who boy things are not looking up?
To read the script?
You think the afterlife?
Worry.
I don't...
Yeah,
What's going on?
know.
I just hope we can all get back
I'm
safe.
pretty sure this is hell.
Being pessimistic won't get us anywhere. I'm not about to let myself rot away in here. On the bright side, we've trapped with the two most stubborn people on the planet. I'm sure we can get through this if we work together.
Me and you, or those two?
We are trapped with.
Ah, okay.
What a terrible predicament we're in. I wonder what would happen if we never escaped. We die. Are you
We
out of
die
your
in
mind?
like 3 days. Actually, we're lucky there's oxygen in Zaharas.
I guess.
I mean, like, the only person we've seen go in
It doesn't
and
actually
survive.
need to. It doesn't actually need to.
The only person we've seen go in and survive was Byleth, and that happened for, who knows, maybe a fraction of a second. We don't know how long it was in there. Because, I mean, no, it was short enough time that no one had done anything to Solon. Like, no one had even moved to do anything.
I have a calc. Well, not a calc, but I have a statement.
A turn doesn't elapse in the game?
No, not even a turn doesn't lapse in the game. In previous instances of him going to the Mind Palace, that is done in stopped time.
Oh, yeah.
So he went in there, immediately Mind Palace is out. Sothis is like, I'll just give you powers so you can leave.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need to have breathed. But even then, does he need to breathe after he becomes God?
Yeah, I mean, especially not after becoming God. That's a corpse god. Literally a corpse plus god. GG. But, yeah, we're going to die in like 3 days of water. No water.
Claude isn't hiding anything from me, is he? I find it hard to trust him entirely. Because he's a sneaky schemer. He has a real hard time getting people to trust him. But honestly, I think we'll be fine. I get the feeling you laugh because you know what he's capable of. But no matter, I suppose. For now, let's explore this area and see if we can find any clues.
I'm going to go with the big glowy purple thing. What?
Seems like Dimitri and Claude are in some kind of discussion.
What? Why is that happening?
Dimitri, we need to talk.
What? Huh?
Okay.
Why is this happening just over there?
I'm just gonna come out and say it. After the war, I'm going to abolish the Central Church.
Yes, that is in fact what you...
I know.
I know. That's literally what you're doing this whole war for. So, yeah.
The people of Fodland have been shackled by this decrepit system for too
What's
long.
this decrepit system?
The funny thing is, that is contrary to the system that's actually being fought against in Three Houses by Edelgard, which is the crest system.
Yeah,
She doesn't actually have a problem with the church.
it's the crest system, and the church upholds the crest system. So
Hmm.
like we're just getting him saying, "Oh, I hate this system of something or other," and what he's looking at seems to be like the World Health Organization.
Yeah.
You're going to do away with
No,
the
just the Central Church. We can get loads of tax
Dimitri
money
was
from
like,
the church.
"No, really? I thought you were just warring for fun."
That's right. Think about it. Who steals your freedom and gives you an endless list of duties and obligations?
What's wrong with
Because
duties
you
and
have a
obligations?
Who steals your freedom and gives you an endless list of duties and obligations simply because you have a crest? The Kingdom of Faunus.
Yeah, what's wrong
Oh.
with duties and obligations? Those duties and obligations are protecting your land, and these are given to you because you are the only one capable of protecting your land.
Even saying Dimitri is a freedom monkey and wants to, like, be free, and, like, I don't know, wash his balls in the Burger King soda dispenser.
Yeah.
Even saying that's what Dimitri deep down wants to do, it's literally not Rhea imposing that on him. It's his own people imposing that on him. Because, it's
the
like,
duties
no,
and
you-
obligations, they didn't come out of nothing.
the government isn't imposing the rule of you need to take care of your kids. Your kids are imposing that rule.
Yeah, but like, the duties and obligations don't come from some random system of nothing. They come from the fact that they come out of necessity.
Yeah.
The the crest-bearing nobles are afforded
I
more
won't
power
lie.
and privileges
I-
because they are required to be strong and healthy and hearty to fight against invading forces,
Well, I
of
won't-
which we have one on every cardinal direction.
I won't lie, it doesn't even matter in this case. The bandits just appear and, like, mess with people all day, every day. It's not like these guys are doing a very good job running their country. There's more banditry
So
here
why-
than historical
why-
banditry over human lifespan.
Why does this guy think a king should be free instead of having duties and obligations?
Well,
Do you think a king should be free, or do you think the king should have duties and obligations?
Claude
I
doesn't
think the
do
king
anything.
has duties and obligations.
I don't think Claude does
I think they have duties and obligations towards their people.
Who forces you and your friends into a bunch of unwanted marriages?
Wait, what?
My
Who
other
did-
friends.
Who did that? Who forces your friends into...
Not the bloody church!
Rhea did that. Rhea was like, yo,
Oh, and she just goes and plays matchmaker. She just goes up to random parties and functions like, oh, you know, Gustav, I think Annette and Felix Fraldarius would make such a cute couple.
what?
I think we should arrange a marriage between them.
You'd have to ask Duke Valorius for that.
Fraldarius, my man.
Hello?
I think Annette. I think you're Felix, and Annette Dominique. I think they would make a really cute couple. We should arrange a marriage.
Nah, sorry, too late for that.
What? Oh.
I'm still waiting to broker the news to him that he's going to be marrying Ingrid because his brother can't.
Oh.
Because, you know, Glenn's dead. Like, literally...
Does he have to?
He didn't even do that. Wait, he's saying, who forces you and your friends into a bunch of unwanted marriages and all of that? Well, I guess...
Their parents.
Their parents, technically.
Like, what are you on about, bro?
So you're saying he should
We
abolish
gotta get
his
rid
country,
of the church so that the
abolish his country, kill his friends' parents. What next, Claude?
if
The church even forbids any official contact with outside regions.
No, it doesn't.
is that canon? I don't think that's canon.
That's literally not
I
canon.
think that's not canon.
When has the church said
No, actually, hold on a second. We have a Dagdan in the Knights of Seros. We have an Almiron who works for Rhea. We have.
Where are the tomatoes coming from?
Oh, for God's
They're Dagdan.
sake!
They're Dagdan
Literally-
tomatoes. Tomatoes aren't native to...
So even in this game's
this
own
game.
canon, it doesn't work.
In this game, it says Dagdan tomatoes. So those
That's
are from-
contraband.
Those are contraband. And the governments of each of the things are eating them. Great. Glad that
Bids
the
any
leaders...
official contact with outside. That's just blatantly wrong in
It's
this
just
game's
wrong.
own canon.
You're just actually wrong about that one, Claude.
Not exactly great for Fargus, right? Being as close to Sreng.
Sreng is constantly mounting invasions towards Fargus. Why would they want official contact with them?
We're physically close, but, like, we hate each other's guts. We keep trying to kill each other. And...
They're not that
we
close
are
to Albania.
And we are close to Albania.
Oh, wait,
we
they
do
are close to
trading a
Albania.
bunch with it. We get all their berries and shit. Hell, you even have their berries, Claude. What the fuck are you talking about?
But to be clear, your quarrel
Something
is
that you yourself should have a problem with as a very religious man.
And something that you already know since he said it up front beforehand. He literally has said this to your face, and what you just... Did you...
Oh,
poor
you
connection?
You don't have a problem with Fargus, you just have a problem with the church.
Claude
Bloody-
just went like... He went up to
Bloody-
him and he was fighting him. And he was like, I'm gonna... You're breaking up. Claude, you're breaking up.
But, like, Dimitri would have to be a very religious man. Do you know why? Because he is the regent of the holy kingdom of Fargus. Do you know what there is? You know what happens when the ruler of a holy nation isn't particularly pious?
They die.
The people get really pissed off with the fact that they've got a godless regent
Yeah.
and revolt against the godless regent, and they won't find themselves many allies, because why would you
Well, I
want to
mean-
be seen cavorting with the godless regent?
It's as they say. It's as they say.
Like, why would you want to work for an enemy of God if you're in a religious?
I mean,
Like,
it's as they say. Nothing a good old-fashioned mob can't fix.
But like his own allies, if they knew he was as against the church as he is, he's practically a heathen. He wouldn't he wouldn't have many friends if
Bro, Dimitri should be going, oh yeah, Claude, bend over real quick, and then tooting in his face. Like that, you know.
not
this
with
is just
Fargus itself.
completely out there. This is so beyond the pale. It's not even funny.
I mean, it's kind of funny.
Okay, it is absolutely very funny. This is exquisitely poorly written. This is
Exactly.
bizarre.
We have nothing to gain by fighting you.
It's insane.
Claude, literally the thing you're trying to gain by fighting them
Is the
is
dissolution
deposing
of
the
the church.
central church.
That's what you're trying to gain, because they're housing the church. Because they don't want the church to be destroyed. Did you even think about this? Like... No, of course you didn't think about this. This is just some really ridiculously cheap, like, methods of pretending that these characters don't have very strong convictions about anything and could just, oh, if only we could explain things to each other, we could all be friends.
Yep.
How disrespectful to these characters, to the writing of these characters, to imply that they have such like weak moral codes and such like minute convictions towards things they supposedly believe,
Yep.
that they would just say, oh wait, you don't want to destroy Fargus, you just want to destroy the church. Oh, go right ahead then.
And really, our enemy isn't the actual church so much as the people at the top.
My problem isn't with the Kingdom of Fargus, it's with the people at the top who make the
I'm just
decisions.
gonna come out and say it. After the war, I'm going to abolish the central church.
Hear that again.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. After the war, I'm going to abolish the central church.
My problem isn't with the church per se. No, you said you wanted to abolish it though just a second ago. Like, abolishing the church. If you said I want to depose the archbishop because she a bitch for real, and I think like Alois would make a better archbishop, go right ahead. But don't say, oh, I'm going to abolish it, and then say, oh, I don't have a problem with the church. You're trying to destroy the church.
I understand where you're coming from, Claude. And on a personal level, I actually...
On a personal level, I do agree with you. However, I realise that if I act unholy, my people are going to crush me in a mob. So,
But as a king, you're...
well, my people wouldn't be very happy if they worked out that I was a heretic.
My blood pressure's rising,
Yes,
man.
for 3 reasons. First, abolishing the church would
Can
deny
we
the
take a
king's right
second?
to rule Fargus.
I just need a second. I just need a second to not have any
Okay.
more shit thrown in my face from this game. I can't believe he actually said, on a personal level, I agree with you that we should get rid of the church. He really said that. On a personal level, I agree with you that this system doesn't work. Do you want to know something funny about Dimitri? He is the character in Three Houses that represents maintaining the status quo the most. Yeah. If under Blue Lions, things remain mostly the same but better.
Although technically he's the only one who actually like gives commoners education. So
Yeah, he's the only one who starts up public schools.
you know, that's pretty weird.
He makes the suggestion to Everguard in Crimson Flower.
Yo, you should have public schooling.
But, you know, in terms of radically changing things, destabilizing the church and setting up a meritocracy in the Empire and
Yeah.
wiping out the other two nations, or, you know, setting up this close international relationship with Almyra, those are much more radical changes to have made to Fodlan than what Dimitri does. He is essentially the status quo option. He's the law route in Shin Megami Tensei. He's let's keep things as they are because I think things are pretty good as long as we control them pretty well. So to have him say, actually, you know what, on a personal level, I agree with you that we should get rid of the church, is just a complete assassination of everything that Dimitri stands for. Because he perceives the church to be a useful and good organisation that should be maintained in Fodlan because it benefits the lives of everyone in Fodlan.
I would honestly rather have a guy who
This isn't even Dimitri! This isn't Dimitri anymore.
I'd rather be having a guy who is saying... I'd rather be following a guy who is saying, I deeply believe this is the best for humanity and is doing something pretty evil, than follow a guy who is going, I'm just going to blow wherever the wind takes me, you know?
No, but we had to have this stupid milquetoast, ridiculous character assassination-y thing where they go, you know, you've got a point from your perspective, and I've got a point from my perspective, and it's like, maybe we can work something out together.
Can they start
No,
teaching...
they had irreconcilable differences. That's why the war even happened to begin with.
Can they start teaching that, like, kindergarten philosophy.
Yes, so
that
they'll
I can,
stop putting it in games.
so that I can finally
and
say,
films.
I can finally say,
God knows what else.
that's kindergarten level.
Yeah.
Without one, the people will descend into chaos and war. Would you be able to take
Are you
responsibility
earnestly
for such a
saying,
thing once it
Dimitri,
came to
are you
pass?
earnestly saying right now that you believe that if Fargus doesn't have a king, that the people will descend into chaos and war?
Yes.
Are you earnestly saying that without the church, it's impossible for there to be a regent in Fargus?
Yes.
That's obviously untrue. Wake up.
Also, descend into chaos.
He has 2 examples for different forms of government. If he can't have a king because it can't be officially sanctioned by the church, then just have an alliance and an alliance leader. Or just make an empire and be the emperor.
Or a federation and have a king.
Or a federation and have a king. Are you out of your
Or-
mind?
He could look back and notice that there's banditry rife in his territory, and also he has been in no less than 2 wars so far, and that's all because he has a kingdom. So
Yeah.
it won't descend into anything. You're already at that level.
Second, recklessly discarding the church will only incite discord among the clergy and its supporters.
That was actually
And
right for
finally,
once.
a revolution of this nature will not only mean casualties among the common folk, but will endanger
Wrong way
the
round for
order.
Wrong way
Dimitri to
round.
say. That is
No,
way
wrong
the
way
wrong
round for
round.
anyone to say. What the hell are you talking about?
Anyone, but especially Dimitri.
Like, don't come at me saying, like, oh, well, yeah, countless lives and children will be, you know, slaughtered, but also I might get hurt.
You might get hurt, bro. It's like, but this is Dimitri Alexandra Blaythid.
No, it isn't.
Oh, yeah, well, this is theoretically Dimitri Alexandra Blaythid. He should, theoretically speaking, be acting as he should.
If this
which
is Dimitri, then I can actually make... If this is Dimitri and that's the same character you're saying to me, then...
Any character can be anything.
Bro, I can put pink sprinkles on... I could put pink sprinkles on Goku and call him fucking, like, Tutu Tartar.
Tutu Tartar.
Leaving the first 2 for a second. I have some serious
First of all,
issues with that
why
last
did
one.
you phrase it that way round? That sounded weird.
I'm glad you're concerned for my safety.
Discounting the
but I can
first
take
2,
care
which
of
I don't
myself.
have any counters to.
Don't you see? The people you wish to depose are human,
But
just
like,
as you are.
Technically,
when I
no.
said it earlier, and when you said it there, it's true. This isn't Dimitri. What about this guy is Dimitri, other than vague design elements?
Technically, they're lizard people.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Not to get into weird conspiracy territory here, but, like, they are keeping us from getting to the ice wall.
Yeah.
No matter
So
what
he
ingenious
doesn't.
scheme
He
you come
doesn't
up
believe the church is a
with,
good
or how careful you
organization.
try to be,
He
they
doesn't
will
care about
suffer.
his own people over his own life
Or other rulers.
or other rulers' lives. He has very poor political acumen.
Mm-hmm.
What about this is Dimitri? What about this is Dimitri? This is not
Their
Dimitri.
vengeance will eventually find you, no matter how hard you try to stave it off.
I'll get trampled by a mob. It's, you know, asterisk trampled by mob.
I know full well the guilt that accompanies such actions, and the retribution they provoke.
So some version of the Blue Lions route of this game happened, I'm taking it?
No, I'm a bit confused. What does he mean by that?
He means... doesn't he mean that when he beat up his uncle, like, it made people angry, and then he had to fight people who wanted to kill him?
That doesn't make any sense, because it's not actually... That's like saying, I once swam with sharks, therefore, let me tell you something about arithmetic. It makes no sense. There's not a connection there. What, like, the people you wish to depose are human.
Django.
The people you wish to depose are human. Okay, that's a random statement. I know full well the guilt that accompanies such actions of dismantling the church or deposing someone in general. Like, what do you mean?
He's saying since they're human, if you make them suffer, they'll want to take revenge against
If you depose someone, then bad things will happen. What?
I mean, there would be a power
Everyone has to deal
vacuum, is
with
the
the
funny thing.
consequences of their decisions. If you let it rule you, Fodlan never changes.
What?
And if it doesn't change, it'll just fall apart.
That's called changing. Falling apart is called changing.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to make it fall apart. You're doing a whole, like, oh, we'll make it fall apart to put it back together stronger, but that's literally what you're trying to do.
Yeah, so it is going to fall apart.
But not taking the time to look where you're going will only lead you to stumble and fall.
That was an incorrect use of a metaphor. We got literal clashing metaphors here. We've got a guy saying, if you don't look where you're going, you'll stumble and fall, and a guy saying, it'll fall apart. So either we're saying the Lego bricks that we're stacking are going to stumble and fall, or we're saying the person who is stumbling and falling can also apparently fall apart.
And if there are those who would be hurt by this, I consider it my duty to help them.
Then, like, join some sort of government help, help agency. I don't like what.
There you go, trying to save everyone again. You really are too good for me.
To be honest, I'm jealous of how you're not burdened with
I don't think
You're jealous of how much, of how less morally good this guy
I don't
is?
think you should be jealous. Like,
That's not how that works,
what
buddy.
is morally good if not being altruistic to at least your own people? Like, you're saying I'm jealous that even your friends and family are trash to you.
It's funny. I can actually, you know that thing they always do in superhero things, where it's like, oh, I'm jealous of the people who don't have powers because they don't have the duties to uphold. Like, I can actually understand that more than I can understand what he's saying here.
Yeah,
like, at least it's out of his at least it's out of the superhero's hands. At least they're saying, I'm jealous of like.
But he's saying I'm jealous of the fact that you're actively ignoring being a good person.
Yeah, I'm jealous of the fact that you're a worse person than me. I wish I was a worse person.
In the world I'm trying to create, you wouldn't be burdened by them either.
Rape and pillage the fucking village?
Woo!
No, forget that.
No.
I'm serious about what I said, though.
No, you realised that wasn't going to work.
He's like, no, I shouldn't say that.
I shouldn't appeal to pillage the village on this guy.
Honestly, if you weren't a king...
What if you weren't a king, Claude? Could you have been friends then?
This is such a ridiculous key jangle when the whole point of Three Houses is white clouds, is that everything's cool.
Yeah.
Everything's cool and we're basically all friends. Oh no, war's beginning.
Oh my god, this is literally that line from Assassin's Creed 4.
In a world without gold, we might have been heroes.
Like, this is literally that line. Honestly, if you weren't a king, I think we could have been friends. No. His morals are irreconcilable with your lack of morals.
Yeah.
That's why you're not friends, not because he has a silly title. Like how the fact that gold exists does not change the underlying fact that you are a greedy person. Your greed is what makes it keeps you from being a hero, not the presence of something to be greedy for.
Yeah.
I feel much the same.
Okay.
If he weren't a king...
Had I joined with you, I might have been able to see.
You know, maybe we should do another route of this game, you know? Maybe after we finish this one, we could do, like, another route, you know? Like, that's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. It's saying do another route. See what happens in a different vision of Fodlan.
Please, Fortune's Weave, just release tomorrow so we don't have to play this game again. It's like torture, actually. I think we should have just called these streams torturing ourselves until Fortune's Weave comes out.
Yeah.
We should have just called it that.
It is strange to fight alongside those who would otherwise be my mortal enemies.
We're not fighting alongside, we're just standing around in a cave.
We're looking at various walls. However, we have no choice but to cooperate. I shall do what I can to help.
Great.
It's actually nice having such a formidable foe on our side, even if it's temporary. Yes, we have a truce until we can make our escape, so I'm at your service. I'm quite skilled at anything requiring physical strength.
Pick up one of those rocks and move it out of the way so we can get out of here.
I must return to my compatriots as soon as possible. Let us see what we can find around here.
We haven't even gone to the edge of this thing and looked over the edge, you know?
Oh, look, those two are doing something. Can't tell if it's a pleasant chat or not.
We haven't even looked over the edge, though, you know? We haven't even gone, ooh.
I have to say, this isn't how I imagined Fodlan's 3
I love how these are all just the same cutscenes, but you only get the clawed ones if you do the clawed route, only get the Edelgard route ones if you do the Edelgard route, and only get the Dimitri ones if you do the Dimitri route. What the fuck? Like, they went as lazy as possible for this.
It's that you're missing out on the Edelgard, and you're missing out on one of them.
Yeah.
Indeed. I hesitate to even consider the look on Hubert's face right now.
Hubert specifically?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think anyone's too worried about me, though. Vanishing without a word is...
Name one time you've done that. In the plot. Name one time you've done that. You literally don't do that.
Even now that I'm the king of the Federation, it looks like I'm as
Willingly.
unreliable
You
as
just
ever.
said in the conversation to Dimitri that you're willingly unreliable.
Or perhaps it's the opposite, and your people think you reliable precisely because you always
I'm
return.
pretty sure a big deal would be made out of it, and if you can find a time where he disappears without a word, a big deal would be made out of it, and we'd all go searching for him. I bet you the right ball on my ball sack.
The
Must
right
be nice
ball.
having friends you can depend on to handle important matters in your absence.
I don't have any friends that
And
can...
it must feel lousy to realize no one wants to do your job, Edelgard.
This isn't even Edelgard. Do you know the worst part is this isn't even Edelgard?
Like how that isn't Dimitri and this is barely Claude.
Saying it, as whether or not she realizes it, she...
The only
In
reason
Crimson
I say
Flower-
this is barely Claude is because he shows up so little in his own route.
In Crimson Flower, though, with Edelgard, she explicitly considers them friends, considers all of her like Ferdinand, Lindhart, Caspar, all of them. She considers all them friends. And whether or not she realises that she's being a little disingenuous with them, because she's going, hey, we're all friends, I'll tell you everything, and then goes into the back room with Hubert and Byleth and goes, okay, you two are going to know the real thing that's going on here. We're going to experiment on Baby. We're going to get some more demonic beasts.
I'm glad to see your tongue remains as agile as ever.
I long to
Let's try moving
stay
our feet
where
instead,
the
shall we?
light dwells.
What?
Is it? I mean, the whole song is about how much she enjoys enjoys
I see.
being in Garreg Mach, with you know all of her class and the other two classes and Byleth. You know that Edge of Dawn is literally just Edelgard singing about how much she liked being in Garreg Mach. That
Bit
is
weird.
literally the entire song, because like and how it.
How awesome do you think?
How
the 14's
awesome
League
it
song
was.
is going to be?
It's going to be so good. It's going to blow Engage's song out of the water.
I actually think it's going
This
to...
one didn't have one. What if it doesn't have one? Oh my god, I'll cry.
No. It's going to have one because this isn't a main line.
Oh yeah, that's true. But like you know, it's a song about how she.
I think like Engage, it's going to be... We're going to hear it and start and go... and then, like, 2 days later, we're going to be singing it to ourselves, unable to stop. Like, it's going to be one of those songs that, like, you don't like, then you ironically like, and then you just like.
Yeah. But like, Edelgard, that song's actually the thing that tells you that like, you know, if not for the sense of obligation that she feels towards.
If not for gold.
If not for the sense of obligation she feels towards dismantling the church, she would have been content to live, you know, a simple life, a much simpler, easier life. And in fact, she feels that this manner of simply enjoying herself with her friends is the real her.
Yeah.
For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me.
Also, where are we going to move our feet to, Edelgard? We're just standing around.
And as you walk in that rock, walk on the rock, back and forth. Is that it? Oh, crap.
So, Edelgard, say the four of us get out of here.
One
in
piece.
What are you planning to do about Dimitri? Maybe we should join forces and...
That's
take
what
him
we're
on.
doing, dumbass. Oh, you mean like
That's-
literally? Like just like jump him? Like, do you think we should jump him? Is that what you're saying?
You're such a bore sometimes, Claude. And is that a serious proposal?
Yes,
You
I would
seriously
jump.
think we should jump him?
I would jump him. What? Since when have you been honor bound? You know, oh, I have to 1v1 him. You're not respecting the wands, Claude.
Fight me with all your strength.
Well, I suppose it would be
Wait,
easier
it's
for
attack
if
me
the
with
king
all your
was stuck
strength.
around.
Fight me with all your strength.
Attack me with all your strength.
What is that?
That's what the flipping bimbo from Acolyte says at the Jedi.
Attack me with all your strength. The bimbo is crazy, by the way.
It's the Acolyte. Everyone's a bimbo in that.
The bimbo. Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, fair point.
The bimbo.
The main bimbo.
The main one.
I could say the main character, but like, what's the difference? They're all.
What are the other ones? Sub bimbo 1, sub bimbo 2.
After all, I get the feeling that if we divide Fodlan between the Empire and the Federation, I'll be the one holding the
You're
short
her
end of
butt
that
boy, Claude. Like you're literally not. You're getting the long end of her stick every single night. Like, what are you talking about?
This is some weird shipping I've never heard.
No. All I'm saying is, you're her vassal. That was made clear long ago. That was made absolutely obvious, and Claude still hasn't realised it.
Our goal is to deal with Rhea and the Central Church.
Like, he's
not
oblivious.
unify
He is
Fodlan.
oblivious to the fact that he's a vassal.
You never have been one to mince words, have you? Well then, allow me to match your...
You're a
answer.
vassal.
It would be more convenient for me if the kingdom ceased to
It'd be more
exist.
convenient for me if I could conquer that land.
You should have thought about.
I'm
what
feeling just
I
a
would be
little
willing
bit
to do.
conquerous.
The Central Church has a much closer relationship with Fargus than with the other regions.
Edelgard, can you keep up with the conversation? He's saying, hey, our goal is to kill Rhea. Why don't we just kill Rhea and leave the kingdom alone? And then you're saying, well, no, because Rhea likes that. If Rhea's dead, she can't like anything.
Even were we to capture the Archbishop and force her to dismantle the upper echelons of the church, it wouldn't be enough.
Huh?
So you acknowledge
what? So if you get the CEO of, I don't know, McDonald's, and tell him to dismantle the upper echelons of McDonald's, you think that doesn't remove McDonald's?
Yeah, what?
The roots of that organization.
The roots of McDonald's run deep. I mean, maybe that's right, honestly. I don't know.
What?
Maybe the roots of McDonald's do run deep.
I don't think they run that deep, I won't lie.
It's McDonald's.
Out of all organisations, I don't think McDonald's is the one that has secret government spies and shit.
I'm pretty sure they've got an absolute shit ton of money.
Yeah, but why would a fast food chain have government spies?
So they can work out which people like the secret sauce and which don't. So that they can adjust the secret sauce.
They could just do that with a regular survey.
No one would take a McDonald's survey.
They literally force you to take surveys, I swear, nowadays. Like, what are you talking about? No one does a survey. Some people have to. They keep trying to do it. But you get a survey on your survey nowadays. Like, but the root of that organisation runs deep. Edelgard, we're saying we capture Rhea and force her to dismantle the deep roots of that organisation. And then you're saying, no, it runs deep. How's she, All I'm saying is, if you capture Adolf Hitler, then, like, Nazi Germany ceases to exist. You can't say, oh, the roots of Germany run deep. They just cease to exist if the head isn't there.
It's the 101th most valuable company by market cap.
101.
145. 145 bill.
I don't deny the fact that it's got money, but I deny the fact that simply having money means that you must get government spies.
I mean, the roots of the organisation run deep.
What?
McDonald's.
I don't
There's
think
so many parts to it.
the roots don't mean money. We're talking about government spies here.
Are we talking about government spies, or are we talking about that it's such a large organisation that...
It's not large. It's just one building.
What, Garrick Mack?
Yeah. That's what the Central Church is.
My God, you're right.
Because they say that, oh no, Western Church is over here, and they govern Fargus, and the Eastern Church governs this, and it's one building.
They're not all going to the same 5 locations to pray.
You're not gonna, get rid of her?
How can we not say kill in our war game?
You're not gonna, get rid of her, make her sleep with the
War
fishies.
game.
Is it not enough to subdue a foe and remove them
Oh
from
my
power?
god, Edelgard's actually like, what? Are you serious?
Is it not enough to subdue a foe and remove that? Why did she deliver it like that?
Is it not enough to subdue a foe and remove
Oh,
them
And
from
Right,
remove
what?
them from power?
But seriously, is she stupid?
I mean,
I'm just surprised.
the problem is
I
we
would
need
expect
Claude to be
you to be
smart,
more-
but since we're not smart, we just have to make the opponent dumb.
All I'm saying, Edelgard, is you kind of literally do need to kill her to kill her. You understand my meaning there?
Why don't we just remove her from
Like,
power?
you said our goal was to kill Rhea, and now you're saying it's to capture Rhea. You've, like, kind of sent me on a different mission.
And here I thought you wanted to pursue a peaceful solution.
I mean, killing one person is kind of a peaceful solution, I won't lie.
Honestly, yeah.
Like, going
The
in...
best way of dealing
like-
with war is like capturing the king, like chess
capture
style.
the king, kill the king. That's
Like
the
chess
best
style.
solution.
Chess
Yeah.
style. Capture the king, kill the king. Because that then it's just one guy.
Yeah.
If you then there's no loads of soldiers shooting each other,
Like,
needlessly dying.
If she thought she put Rhea in a hole somewhere, they'd just like she just puts Rhea in house arrest, and then that suddenly poof, the armies stop fighting.
Hey, give me some credit. If I didn't like to rock the boat, Lester would have been swallowed up by the Empire ages ago.
What? One, you are swallowed up by the Empire. Two,
Yeah, you're a vassal. Bro.
what does rocking the boat have to do with the fact that you weren't invaded by her successfully? You counter-invaded, that was it. You didn't... Rocking the boat doesn't mean anything in this context.
I have ambitions, Edelgard.
Unlike
Real
yours, that are
ones.
fake.
Yeah.
I won't go into details, but I'm definitely fighting to make them a reality.
All that, and you're not planning to enlighten me? Unreliable and
Yeah.
stingy.
Unreliable and
I don't think it's...
stingy.
Well, I mean, what?
This mailbox is
I, for one, have
mine,
no qualms
and
with
this
telling you now.
triagonal sign.
I kinda was
destroy
thinking that.
The irrational power structure that shackles
The irrational power structure that shackles Phaedlin. Try getting some more keywords
Then
in there.
just kill Rhea. Then why is she
Kill Rhea.
kill Jester?
Just Fodlin.
Oh, for Christ's sake! It's a continent.
Just continent.
You dweeb! It's a
Come
continent.
again?
Hey, don't
What
get
is
me
it?
wrong.
What is
Goal
is
is to
Claude
get
trying to rule the world?
Wait, it doesn't
He
even
wants to
make... Wait, no,
conquer
no,
the
it
world.
doesn't even make sense, because he's saying... I want to destroy the irrational power structure, brackets, the church, that shackles Phaedlin. Just Phaedlin?
Oh,
Yes, just Phaedlin. The
Phaedlin?
church doesn't run the other countries, dumbass.
But I'd be grateful if my own ambitions can be fulfilled at the end of your path of conquest.
I'm just kind
I'm
of...
just gonna hope I can ride your coattails.
I'm just hoping
till
I'll
I get
ride your
what I want.
coattails, I won't lie.
I'd like to believe that is possible. At least for now, we can work together to achieve.
He's
a
like
common
a...
goal.
He honestly is just like a flea on a dog's coat of fur. It's just like... kind of latched on and just kind of enjoying the ride. But like it's not
Yeah.
helping or hindering the dog in any meaningful way. It's just there. It's like it itches, I guess, sometimes, but it's not like greatly affecting it.
And perhaps someday our pact will become a more permanent one. I hope so.
You could
if
just
it-
say vassal. What'll he do? Like again, what will he do? You've had multiple opportunities to just say, Claude, you're a vassal, and you just don't say it really. Like, and you keep acting like he is as well. The worst part is you keep acting like you're not really acting like he's an allied nation.
Same here. But before that, we need to find a way out of this place.
Where are they going? Guess I should check out this distortion. I'd call that more a thunderball than a distortion.
And he strikes like thunder.
Oh, goody! The, stuff is in this.
They don't want you to soft lock yourself, so they did that.
The things are in my ball of stuff. Good to know. I think you're going to be playing Claude.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be horrid. Well, I guess I could forge you a better thingy. Oh yeah, there's a bit of stuff there. I'll forward you a better fail note, because if I don't, it's just going to be absolutely horrible. I need to get the 5 there as well. What? Where is it?
I just saw like on YouTube Shorts. Someone was, you know, one of those.
The soul.
Yeah, it was a little.
Well, you've turned into a bee.
But I saw one of those like power scaly things.
Okay.
This person was like, well, obviously he was saying, "What? This isn't even a question," and giving the calcs, but it was like, it was literally Krillin and Tenshinhan versus Conquest and Thrag. Like, bro, just Krillin will be fine. He doesn't need help from Tenshinhan.
At what stage?
I'll check actually.
Like, what are we talking about? Like,
I
literally
mean-
first appearances? Is it first appearances? Because, you know...
I mean, if we're going by the images given, it's in Dragon Ball Super.
I mean, they're all, like, universe busters by that point, so it's not really fair on anyone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why do they do that? Like, the invincible power scalers like to, like...
Oh, dude, what if, like, bro...
They get off on the character, on like, pitting their characters against juggernauts. And
Yeah.
going like, yo! Obviously they can't beat them, that's so cool. It's like,
It's
what
funny,
are you doing?
Dragon Ball really does feel like the benchmark. Like, if you clear Dragon Ball, then you're, like, a seriously powerful franchise.
Obviously. Well, what the... Okay.
Hello!
Hi. Oh, that's in
A
bar.
mysterious expanse lies before you. Go deeper.
Actually, first, let's give you levels.
Oh god, I have to play as Claude.
I'll give you levels.
Yay!
So
Now he's going to be somewhat viable.
I've given him a better, like, a really good weapon as well, so... Right at the end, he's actually going to be useful.
Yeah, what chapter is this anyway?
Chapter 18. No, 16.
It's chapter 16. Okay, we're quite close to the end.
Is it 18 chapters long? Is that what I was thinking, 18?
It might have been 20... I mean,
Okay.
19
Can't tell
chapters,
forward
I don't
from
know.
back in here.
Can't tell forward from back here.
Let's
I can.
try over that
Back's
way.
behind you, forwards in front of you.
Good idea. It seems different.
It's weird
from
how
last time.
asymmetrical humans are, isn't it?
What?
And just, like, living things in general are pretty asymmetrical.
They're pretty bilaterally symmetrical.
I mean, yeah, but, like, the forwards and backwards are usually quite distinct.
Oh yeah, forwards and backwards, but like bilateral symmetry is a well-known thing for most creatures.
Yeah.
Except for starfish.
What? Really?
Yeah, because they're 5-way.
Has my skill degraded that sharply over the years?
Teleport behind you, slap you in the back of the head. Wow. Let's take a moment. How is he here?
Because they've conflated Zaharis and,
The Mind Palace?
the Mind Palaces.
I guess so. I guess
They
that really
looked
is the
at-
case.
Look, they looked at the thing from Three Houses and they were
I-
like, oh, Zaharis is like, is Sothis' throne.
I know, I just thought they were lazy and you were using the same assets as the Arval Void thing to just put here. But, like, they actually are the same place, because that... So, we're in a Mind Palace right now.
Yeah.
And...
They're implying that Zaharis traps you in your mind, but it doesn't. It traps your physical body in an endless void of nothing.
And Edelgard and Dimitri and Claude are all in Sheds' head, but can't see Sheds' thoughts. Sheds' head is literally empty.
No thoughts, head empty.
Or I guess she's constantly thinking about rocks and space.
For you.
Rocks floating around aimlessly in space, that's what she's thinking about. And then here's her personality. Like,
Huh? This is the other person.
no, but I mean, like, the Sheds in front of us.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if she recalls memories right now, would the entire place just shift to that memory?
And look what you brought me. The three who fancy themselves sovereigns, ruling over that abomination's wretched spawn.
The
Humans did not come from...
humans are descended from your ass.
Yeah.
What unexpected.
There is literally not a single person...
Prepared to face death this
There
day.
is not a single, like, human who's ruling over any single Nabatean. What an insanely stupid thing for him to say.
What unexpected luck. You literally drew them in here yourself.
Are you telling me you did that on accident? You just
Oops.
flung another Zaharus over at some random spot?
An extra discus, and it fell on them, luckily.
It's like, god damn, that's lucky. Lucky me.
Like, what are you talking about?
So this is Arval, is it? Undo this sorcery and return us from.
Shouldn't have
whence we
said
came,
demon. There's no demon figures in.
Yep, demons have just been unlocked. Wow.
Yeah, demon as a word is never used.
I do not think that will be happening. But even if I desire to accede to your wishes, the great forbidden spell of Zaharas is a one-way
So,
journey.
you locked yourself in here with us for what grand plan again?
Well, so that I could.
Wait, you just said that you were trapped
I'll tell you
into-
why. I'll tell you why. Because this, they want to set up that we can kill Arval.
Yeah.
So in order to do that, we need Arval to be corporeal. So in order for Arval to be corporeal, we need to be in Shez's mind where he is corporeal.
Okay.
So we need to use Zaharus to get in there. But it can't be that we use Zaharus ourselves. It has to be like Solon or some shit. And then we need these three in here for key jangle.
God, it really is sad that, like...
It's
They
affecting
just, don't,
cause.
they just don't think, like...
They don't care.
They don't care.
They just... What they want is to put up these epic moments where like, all of your favourite characters come together and work together and fight this guy and... Oh my god, the key jangle
But that's it. They literally just do
Zaharus.
that. They put that amount of thought in. All of the main
It's
characters
bloody
coming together.
embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing. You can think of that easily right now. You're doing it. I've just made you do it. By listening to
Yeah.
my voice, I've just made you think of the three main characters of Star Wars coming together. Like, let's say, the
Let's do
original.
time travel bullshit.
The original trilogy. Oh, look, there's Luke and Han and
Dude,
Leia.
let's do some,
Wow.
Let's do some weird time travel thing. And Luke and...
Oh, Luke and Anakin.
Luke and Anakin
and
Rey,
Rey. Oh,
they all
wow.
have to fight like Darth Bane together.
Oh yeah. No, wait, no. And let's have an even bigger Darth behind it, and he's called Darth Original.
Oh my
'cause he's
God.
the first Darth. He's the first Sith.
That's insane.
Like it's that level of
I'm
of
surprised
thought put
Disney
into
Disney hasn't done that yet.
it. someone from Disney is watching this, and they're just like,
Oh, that's a brilliant
Oh!
idea. It's a brilliant idea.
but like. You know, it's that level of thought that's just like they actually just had a thought, like they functioned as a human and were conscious, had a thought, and then slapped that on paper. Doesn't matter if it makes sense or not, and then they just went with it. And it's like if that's your writing standard, why are you writing? Seriously, like genuinely, because you can write whatever you want. I can write on a piece of paper. I jumped I jumped in here and like started air thrusting at the 5 of these guys, and then they all blew up into a cloud of rainbows. That makes no sense, but if you're not going to have any logical reason in your plot line, then it makes about as much sense as what's
Yeah.
going on here.
But it's just cheap fan.
None can escape this
Where's the
eternal
darkness, buddy? I can see you. I can
Also,
see those guys.
You're here.
Do you know what they did in Three Houses to get across the fact that Zaharus was eternally dark? It was just Byleth and then black screen.
No, because you see, we got complimentary horror game flashlights.
I vote we kill this thing and see what
What?
happens. Who's with
That
us?
doesn't even make sense because you're not in an alliance anymore. Ironic, isn't it?
Something tells me they wouldn't lay this trap, only to suffer
No,
the
excuse
same
me.
fate as
Arval,
us.
are your
With
pronouns
speed
truly
to
they,
free
them?
themselves from
Oh
its
my
void.
god.
It stands to reason that so too can we.
Then try cutting me down if you like. Sadly, what you see before you.
Wait, so you weren't trying to kill me? You were trying to make an act, like...
Make an illusion slap you in the back of the head and then goes like, oh, are my skills really that shit these days?
Or is it ghost logic? Like, he can touch us, but we can't touch him.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I have a task to fulfill, and once it is accomplished, I shall leave this place.
You
So
said
he's
you
just gonna
can't get
turn
out,
around
you
and
dumbass.
walk off.
Arval, wait! What task are you talking about? Why did you
Pause.
use me? What are you trying to do here?
Ah, but you are mistaken.
I
am not
honestly hate and I
Arval.
can't get over how many times these characters spin on the spot like an animatronic.
My name is Epimenides, an ordinary man who vowed to kill the beast which
No,
It was a flood,
It was a flood.
dumbass.
It was a flood. It wasn't a blaze.
But, you know, Crest of Flames.
Do you not comprehend my purpose? I must save this world and its truth.
But this is more than he should be able to do.
I chose to pass
What?
my consciousness down through the ages.
If he's saying he's a normal mortal man, he should not be able to transfer his soul.
Well, absolutely not, and obviously
That
not.
is the realm
and
of
also,
the
what the
divine.
hell is he doing? What is he wearing? He doesn't look normal. Even by Agarthan standards, he looks weird.
He's just a crap version of Sin from Final Fantasy X.
What?
What, he's a crap version of Sin from Final Fantasy X?
This looks 0% like a whale.
No, not like... Not in that sense, in the story sense.
Doesn't look like a weird masky thing either. Well, no, it's
Masky
story.
thing?
Yeah, like his core.
No, I mean in the story sense. You Yevon.
Yeah. Doesn't look like that either.
No, yeah, of course he doesn't look like that, but from a story standpoint,
You are
like
the
he's
vessel for that consciousness.
he's a thing that's not human anymore, even though it used to be a guy, because he had this one purpose of stopping a war.
I mean, I guess so, but I mean, okay. I guess from that perspective,
And it's been continuously jumping into other vessels. I don't know.
it just sounds like a Orochimaru now.
Is that better or worse?
What does that
Than
mean?
Sin? Worse.
No, than Arvel. What's worse? Orochimaru or Arvel?
Awful. Without a doubt.
Yeah, you're right, because it's
It's
corrupting something that's actually good instead of being something that was always bad.
No, even worse than that. Even worse than that. Like, Orochimaru was a fine villain in the first few arcs. He was a fine starter villain in like,
Yeah,
the tuning
fine.
exams. Like, literally, the moment Arvel went on the screen, he was shit. The first line from him was shit.
Yeah, fine, I've got to concede that, I guess.
And we're just...
Defeat Epimenides.
This looks like my...
Defeat Archimedes.
This looks like my gallbladder.
No, it doesn't.
It does!
It looks like someone doing this.
Oh my god, you're right, it's a pointer finger. You curl your finger, there's the finger, and then
Dude, is
there's
this an
your...
Elden Ring reference?
Oh my god, yeah, you're right.
Finger.
Because there's like the... And you got the... And there's some... And you're playing as Edelgard, and I can't change that. So
I've got what?
You've got...
Labra under.
Can I see Labra under?
Labra under.
Can I Labra under?
No, I'm gonna search Labra under up on the internet.
He's got Aradbot, she's got Labra under.
Labra under.
I don't even know what that is, and it won't show me it.
Under.
It won't show me Labra under.
It's an
Labra under.
ancient archaeological site, 5 kilometers west of Ortaköy, Muğla province, Turkey.
What a bizarre, what a bizarre thing to call it. What? It's just some random. Is that just some random Turkish place? It's just a location in Turkey, a ruin in Turkey. Like, okay.
Oh, it has some connection to Labrys,
Okay.
as in the axe.
So, location vaguely connected to an axe.
Yeah, it's like calling a sword Avalon or something.
No, it isn't. That's directly, like, that's directly called it. Like, that's directly called, you know, that's... Was Labrys found in there, or what?
What is this? This is her dash.
Because it sounds like you just said, oh, it's vaguely connected to it, and, That's
Oh no.
definitely not the class Hilda was in. Oh, Hubert, you're here.
Oh wait, I can be this guy now.
Tis a vile sorcery indeed. Do you understand what?
God, no! Don't do this! I can't believe he would hurt me.
This is harder than I thought. I mean, how do we know for sure they're not
The schemy guy
Not real.
is worried they're real. Wow.
Why have I got a tail?
Steel yourselves. Don't know who will conduct
I don't know.
next.
Are we being warped away? No. Space itself is
Edelgard,
distorting
what's
around
warping
us.
then?
Well, that was a shit
That was
effect.
a warp!
That was a shit
He
effect.
said we were warped!
Our surroundings have changed.
That effect was so bad. Also, who are these people?
Twisted. It's a shame that's a
Sad
fan
for
nickname.
your comrades, murderers. There it is. There is your
You haven't said anything interesting enough for me to be angry.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
This is just kind of...
eh.
I can spot one thing, but how do I tell which Edelgard and Dimitri are
well,
myself?
one of them...
They're blue.
Should take on their own double for revenge.
The ones that are good are blue. The ones that are bad are red. So
Feet Phantom...
I don't know why I'm taking the bases. We're gonna get walked away anyway.
I can't say it's pleasant watching my
Is it not?
Hmm? Why would it?
soul is imprisoned here.
This place is between dream and reality. Mind and matter.
Why are you helping the Emperor, Wretch? What?
It's a blessing I get to face you. There is truly no one I
Key jangle.
What? Dimitri wants to kill himself all of a sudden? Calm down.
Yeah, even then, that doesn't really count.
That makes no
because
sense.
He only became suicidal after a 5-year time skip of being a murder hobo
He's
and descending into insanity.
he's not that guy right now.
Like,
It
yeah,
doesn't make
he's
sense.
got that dark side to him in the first arc. He's got this really, like, deep, like, rage and
But he doesn't hate
vengeance.
himself,
But he
yeah.
doesn't hate himself. He hates whoever did Dusker.
at least now.
That's what he's after. He's after revenge against whoever it was that did Dusker. So he doesn't want to. He didn't have that in this. He didn't have the 5-year time skip where he turned into a murder hobo.
Again? Please tell me we're gonna find that
We're just
guy.
going around hitting things because there's nothing
So
else
it
to
is
do.
just a cheap key jangle of, oh, you remember this thing from when he did that in Three Houses?
What
He
is
said that in
this
Three. He was like,
thing?
oh, I want to kill myself in Three Houses. So here he's also like, I want to kill myself. Even though the circumstances that made him suicidal haven't been matched.
To think you're already adapting to this place. Oh, I'm
Where is
adapting.
it? The flipping backyard?
He's got something there.
Now have the grace to lay down your lives and let the world you've torn
What is he pointing
apart
at?
heal.
Speak Epimenides.
There you are. My heart.
Wait, I thought Arthur was the one who said that sort of thing.
You're not Arval. And even if you were, I'd let you walk with sense.
Unfortunate, but you are forcing my hand.
Conjured
Epimenides conjured a Zaharus barrier.
Damn.
Phantom of Shez and an ally appeared.
And an ally, I see. That was in text, that was not spoken.
Even our mercenary friend gets a phantom.
It's going to take all
You should be saying our mercenary friend. You should be in text form going, bye lass, yeah?
I thought that was
Me
Shez.
and my Zaharus barrier.
Destroy me will achieve nothing, for you will all still be trapped in this place.
Why does it have to be you? I don't want to fight you.
What, Violet?
Herself or Violet?
Seems I'm forced to do this myself. So be it.
Why did he say like, oh, unfortunate, but I still have this, and then just made copies? Time to finish this.
How much more must I sacrifice?
That's the writers.
Yeah.
How much more of Three Houses must I sacrifice?
This isn't over.
After Fortune's Wave, it definitely will be.
Be gone with you.
Bro thought that was tough, I'm not gonna lie, he said that like that was tough. It's just like, what is bro saying?
Of this world.
The cycle of this world must be
So I threw
protected.
black, I threw like
What do you mean
purple
the
and black
cycle of
balls.
this world must be protected?
Is that a purple and black tornado? Are those tornadoes? Is that a thing? She cut it. It's the moon. She
What I
stabbed
meant-
it. It broke.
See, that was Luna. That was Luna being cast.
You fool! Why must you resist me so?
You know my
Huh?
reason.
Wait, had she? Okay, no, someone needs to clip that image of him going.
What?
Oh.
You know why I'm fighting you, because
Had she DI while
It's
he's,
incredible
you know.
just how strong you've become.
Orval.
He said that before.
You have grown more than I ever thought possible. And
I'm
yet,
so confused. Why did? Wait.
I've never felt.
what I meant by that was after Fortune's Weave comes out, they're never going to touch Fodlan again.
Well, yeah, most likely, but you know.
So we won't have to worry about them, you know. Why does that power it up?
Why can she like do her over limit in the first place?
Why would that power it up?
I don't know.
If you had a connection to a supernatural entity that gave you supernatural powers, and then the supernatural entity died, that wouldn't make your powers stronger.
The Zahorus fell on the Zahorus. Did you see that? Oh, we got Blood Gang. Isn't that just wild? Random.
Here, Marianne.
Here
have
you
this.
go, Marianne.
We
Blood
found
Gang.
it in.
We found it in Zahorus.
Zahorus.
I won't let myself
Don't know how he got there, but hey. How did Blood Gang get there? Don't know. I'm an Blood Gang owner.
Gain 10 renown.
Looks like we made it out
One
in
Piece! Take a shot every time someone says One Piece in this game.
Don't.
Are you sure about that? I still have no idea what's going on.
We're in a cave still. What are we talking
Well,
about?
now let's get back to killing each
oh.
other.
Arval, or Epimenides, I suppose, has vanished, and we've been returned to where we started.
I'm so confused. I don't even know what the point of the whole Epimenides and Arval scene before the thing was, because he went like, oh, I have to do the thing and stuff, and Arval's like, oh yeah, okay, and then he just, I mean, like, I don't know, what was that? Did they fuse somehow? Even though Epimenides doesn't look like if Epimenides was just the floating thingies, as goofy as that would look, at least I'd be like, okay, well, they fused or something. But like, he was like, how did he fuse? Did they do the fusion dance or something? Or like, did he eat him? I don't know. Like,
Perhaps we should just consider this a victory. An ironic one, as we achieved.
okay,
it
this
by
is the part
working
where
together.
we try and jump Dimitri, but Edelgard's like, no, you haven't respected the wands.
We worked together.
Fair enough. So,
Dimitri, you
guess
should
we
have just
go back
wordlessly
to
turned
killing-
tail and booked it out of there. Should have just been like, whew, ooh, get out of there, you know?
Like, literally, if
Skedaddle.
they jump you, they win the war. And this is a 1v3.
I can't speak for Edelgard, but I'm not exactly
Why not?
itching to fight you.
Wait, why have they
You win the
switched
war
positions?
if you jump.
Why? In the void, Claude said, "Oh, why don't we just jump Dimitri while the going's good?" And then Edelgard's like, "No, that's not respecting the wands." And now all of a sudden she's like, "No, Claude, we gotta do it.
Whatever's in store for us. Let's say we just
Let's just call a truce." That was wacky.
I wouldn't have been able to return here
I know,
had
we-
it not been for your
That's not even how
assistance.
Zahorus works. You
Edelgard's
don't-
fine. Edelgard's like, "Ah, it's chill, okay."
Like, are you seriously telling me that Byleth didn't even need to become god in the first place? Because if you kill the caster, it ends Zahorus.
I guess so.
So, like, your allies are just going to jump Solon in that scene.
Yep.
Because they're already like, what have you done with the professor?
Yeah.
And they're like, ha ha ha, there's nothing you can do to help the professor. You know, so it's like, well, no, if they kill you, which they want to do now anyway, well, then that's going to bring Byleth out. But that's not how it worked. Because otherwise he'd be like, ha ha ha, warps out of there so you can't kill me.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine that?
Letting you walk away may not be the soundest of tactics.
We wanted
but at
that
this point, I see
thing
no
where
way.
all three of us fight together and...
agreed. Let's consider all debts
Oh,
paid.
war's over. We win. Hooray.
Wait, what?
But just to be clear, I crushed you once, and
Sorry,
I can
when?
do so again.
Sorry, when?
Ah, but I was holding back, Edelgard.
I gotta admit, I never saw any of this coming.
In truth, I can't.
Ugh,
say
I
I
never
much
expected to
any
work
of
with you.
this.
It's so lazy. It's so fucking lazy.
Still, it got us talking again, and
We were
that's gotta
talking
be worth
anyway.
something.
We were just also fighting. I mean, no, those two were just talking. They weren't even fighting.
Hmm.
They, like, started fighting and then you shot an arrow between them.
Well, I hope we can do this again.
Right!
The
Anyway. I'm going... The fact that he did the wave animation was the best part of that. Like, well, I'll be going now. And then he just leaves the group chat.
Yeah.
In that case,
Oh,
I will
okay.
depart as well. I'm sure everyone must be quite concerned for me by now.
See you both on the other side of this war.
Claude, they already left.
Yeah, they already left the group chat. They already left this call. Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom.
Well, my friend, are you ready to get out of here? We still have one more enemy to deal with before all of this can end.
We should probably go on to the, like, you know... We should probably go on to the, Leicester group chat. Rather than, you know, being in the everyone group chat.
Being in the Fodlan group chat.
Oh. Back to normal.
Back to normal because we're done with the Arvel arc.
Wow. It's the arc of, like, two maps.
The Federation successfully aids the Imperial Army, and together they pursue the Kingdom and Church forces. However,
Wait, did Claude... did Dimitri really just bugger off?
While Edelgard contends with the
She
Royal
gave him a
Army,
head start.
Claude and his forces
So
go
don't worry,
after
I'll give
the
you a head
Church.
start.
In their pursuit, they arrive at the Tailtean Plains, where Seros and Nemesis...
I love how we're just saying that Dimitri and Dimitri left, and then Edelgard was like, "I'll give you like a, you know, give you a 2-hour head start. Go on, you know."
Territory. Once we've crossed the border, we'll march through the Tailtean Plains and make our way to Ferdiad.
The plains of Tailtean are the largest in all of Fargus. As I recall, they're also where a well-known battle took place long ago.
Oh, wait,
well
this is the final chapter.
Oh, well known, but we could finish it.
Yeah, I guess we could.
We're so gangster.
I didn't think that... Oh, wow. Those are actually just like...
Map.
Yeah,
Wow.
those last three just go back to back to back.
Wow, there you go. That is so weird. It just suddenly stops.
What, the game?
You're in like
just kind
mid-game and then just suddenly poof.
I mean, the pacing's been bizarre from start to finish.
The pacing's like the least of its problems, and that's saying something because the pacing is probably one of the worst I've ever seen. But it's still the least of its problems.
It's too slow, but it's too fast.
Things happen very quickly, and then they stop very quickly. Like when,
And then you look back and nothing's happened at all.
Remember when we ran up to Dimitri, like in Ferdiad, fought him, and then we just left
This whole
and
game
did a
is
bandit
just-
thing.
This whole game is just random bullshit go.
We're going by land instead of sea this time, huh? I have to admit, I prefer it
Are
this
we
way.
going? Wait, no. We're going through ALL. Why are we doing that?
Going through ALL
We may
when
have
we could
taken
take a
wild
boat.
little detour,
couldn't.
but we're finally back to
Hmm?
marching on the
Well, we
kingdom
couldn't take a boat.
capital.
Why not?
We don't have any.
We had some before.
Well, those were Nadir's boats, and he's not here anymore.
Can't we just get onto the Almyra group chat and see if he's about?
Yo, no, he's asleep.
He's on Do Not Disturb.
Paul, are you sure it would not be prudent to ask the Imperial Army for assistance? They certainly
They're
owe us
fighting
after that
Dimitri,
last battle.
and we also literally just left them. That was like, judging by how small Fodlan is considered in this, that was probably like a couple of hours ago. Like, that was a couple hours before this scene. So what are
Yeah.
you talking about? Oh, we need to talk to them.
The Imperial Army changed course to travel west, and Edelgard went after them. They're well on their way to Aryan Road. Most of the kingdom's forces have gathered in the west as well. Rhea and her troops are the only ones who fled.
Wait, he just left the capital and everything else
He
completely
left
unguarded.
he left the capital unprotected.
Someone,
That is like such a bozo move.
someone text Edelgard and say, "Yo, the entire north is just completely unguarded."
I don't get it. Sure, it makes sense for the kingdom to reinforce their position on the western front. They're
But
losing
why would they
ground.
leave the capital unprotected?
But is the king of Fargus really abandoning the defense of his capital city
And the rest of the north.
And the rest of the north.
I can't claim to know what his intentions are, but I suspect Dimitri's decided.
Well,
to
Well,
leave
he's
the rest
not
to
your
me.
dad. He didn't die.
He's leaving.
The rest is up to you.
He's leaving. He's leaving killing Rhea to me.
What's that supposed to mean? What in the world could the king of an enemy territory trust you with?
Don't spell it out like that, Hilda. It's just weird.
But like, it doesn't even make any sense.
I think I get it.
He can just renounce the he can just turf out the Central Church himself.
Well, if he,
they don't have any claim over Fargus.
Yeah, I don't know why there's this whole plot line of one thing no one mentioned and that no one's going to mention or anything is just why we consider that killing Rhea and like dismantling the upper echelons is going to like if we're dismantling the Central Church, we're dismantling the Central Church.
Yeah.
If we're like just killing Rhea, then we're killing Rhea. But the thing is, we're installing Bernadetta's dad as the new Archbishop, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
So, like, Claude could just say, "Nah, I reckon actually, I've just got it on good." Like, if Dimitri wants to save face here, he could just say, "Oh, I've actually got it on good faith that Rhea's a diddler. She's a diddler. She shouldn't be the Archbishop." I think Bernadetta's dad, goat, honestly, love that guy. I think he's the real Archbishop.
Oh wait, we know why he's doing it, because we know why he's leaving it to Claude, because he's like, oh well, like you said, it's a situation of, well, personally I do want to get rid of the church, but I don't think my country will like it if I do.
Yeah, but like,
so he really is saying, hey, can you just beat them up? I'll let you beat up Rhea, and in exchange, I'll, you get what you want. I won't defend Rhea,
but
and I don't have to kill Rhea, and well, we all get what we want.
He
from
could
this.
literally just say, I think Rhea's are wrong, and I don't support her anymore. I support the new Central Church.
Yeah.
He could just do that if he
could just say that. Oh, she's a
weird.
heathen. She's an apostate. She's a this, that, or the other.
Now Dimitri's the unreliable one.
Yeah.
Because he literally abandoned his allies. What do you think everyone's going to see when they see this? Because it's very obvious.
Okay, it's either that he's malicious or he's a dumbass. Temporarily rule the capital. Yes.
He's probably hoping to get Claude to rule the capital for a little bit.
What? No.
What? No.
Well, I mean, it's going to happen, and whether he likes it or not.
What he wants is for me to dissolve the Central Church. I'm sure of it.
Are you suggesting that the king wishes to avoid formally cutting ties with the Central Church, and is therefore
what a terrible character assassination?
Yeah, so Dimitri's just kind of like, I know my people won't like it, so I'll just lie to their faces and act like I'm still buddy-buddy, but I'm actually going against their best interests.
I'm actually actively working with an enemy nation and doing a fake war so that I can have someone I don't like killed. The funny thing is, like, Dimitri would never be that duplicitous. He's a very heart-on-sleeve guy. He's very earnest. He would never do underhanded bullshit like that because he's very honor-bound.
Yeah.
It's just such a mischaracterization. It's such a misunderstanding of Dimitri as a character.
Sorry, what knightly values are you, like, what bizarre knightly values are you smoking up your own arse crack? Because seriously, that makes no sense to me. So you can't openly oppose someone, so you go duplicitously behind their back and stab them in their sleep.
That's less
very
knightly.
honourable.
That's like, he should challenge at a single combat.
Since when has effectively what's gone on here, poisoning, been considered manly and knightly?
No one ever does.
It's never considered that. No country on the planet considers assassination and, underhanded tactics because they're considered, because, they're called underhanded tactics. No one considers those to be knightly. Quite literally, you could change this phrase to be, Dimitri is using underhanded tactics because then his knightly values will be upheld. What?
But that's... No. I suppose this is the nature of war.
What a weird line.
Yeah.
There's more to it than that. The kingdom and the church have a long history, full of reasons why...
He is betraying them.
Yeah.
Openly, obviously, everyone can see it. This isn't a little here and there espionage thing. He's quite literally said, I am giving you no support. Fuck you. I'm literally... He is sacrificing most of his land to leave her undefended. He is actually sacrificing most of his land, including his capital city, completely unguarded, so she can get killed.
He's doing that so that when it happens, he can go, oh, oopsie, I forgot to defend the capital.
If I hire a hitman to kill whoever enters my home, and then bring one of my friends round, and then go, and then walk outside the front door and go, oh, sorry, I've just got to nip down to the shops, all right? And then go down to the shops, and he enters the house, and the hitman kills him. I can't go back in and then say, oh, well, that wasn't my fault, though, was it? Your Honour, at the end of the day, I didn't know he'd walk into the house with the hitman. You know, like I was at, and it couldn't have been me because I was at the Tesco's. It's like no, like Dimitri has done everything in his power, aside from directly punching her in the throat, to killing her, and it's very obvious that he's doing that. He is betraying her in every meaningful way.
Long ago, the hero Lug von Blaidd cut down the Adrestian emperor of his day. In fact, their battle took place on the Tailtean Plains, which we're just about to cross. The church mediated the conflict and recognized House Blaidd's independence, leading to the founding of the Holy Kingdom of Fire.
Nice history lesson, but it doesn't explain why he's betraying her.
As you might have guessed, that's how they got the holy.
No, I think they got the holy bit because they're a holy kingdom. Not because some church recognized them as a state. You could just say every nation on the planet is holy.
That's embarrassing.
You do realise that every nation on the planet is holy because the Vatican sees every nation as a nation.
Yeah.
Since they're in the UN. So, inherently, they must view every other nation as a nation. So I guess we've got the Holy Republic of France.
Yeah, and the Holy Principality of Andorra.
Like, no. They're holy because they're incredibly pious.
So essentially, abandoning the church would mean turning their back on the very group to
Which
whom
they
owe
are
their
doing,
independence.
Lysithea.
They are doing that. 2, you are literally just trying to tell us what's going on in slightly more dumbed down.
We should stop calling these characters by their on-screen names.
It's too late for that. We're on the last fucking map. Like, I just can't with that.
And that's why Dimitri wants the fledgling Leicester Federation to do his dirty work and abolish the church.
So you accept that he's still being a murdering, betraying asshole, man.
You're trying to explain something to me, which is
something
frankly,
that you shouldn't even want in the first place.
Unexplainable. It's completely unexplainable. This makes no sense at all. And you're kind of trying to like baby me around the idea. Like you're saying, look, so when I turn my back to the tiger, it won't be threatened. No, it'll just fucking run up and eat you. Because you'll pray and you turn your back to it.
The other thing is, the way they phrased it is all wrong. Like he said, like he's like, oh look. Yeah, scroll up a bit. The kingdom and the church have a long history, full of reasons why the king can't betray them. Right?
Yeah.
He's making it out like every good favour a person does for you is a reason why you can't betray. You want to betray them, but like, oh, they did those things. It's like, no. Hold on a second. It's not that you're looking for an out to the fact that people have done you a favour.
It's just that
they like the church because they're all pious.
It's once again a fundamental misunderstanding of what actual politics is.
Yeah.
Actual politics
and human nature, man.
And human nature. Well, for one thing, those are inexplicably tied, but actual politics is very, very simple when you boil it down. All we're looking at here is, especially in medieval times, what we're looking at here is you have, and especially given these are 3 autocracies, we have 3 people who have all the resources. The politics in this continent would look something like this. Claude, Dimitri, and Edelgard all are people at the end of the day. They're autocrats, so they probably don't really care for their nation that much. It's just something that supplies them with the stuff they want. The thing that they're doing with each other the relations the nations have are entirely dependent on the relations between those leaders. Because in an autocracy, no one else has power. So if Claude says, we're fighting Dimitri because I hate Dimitri, then we're fighting Dimitri. If this was an alliance still, and there were other people who had power, Claude couldn't do that, because people like Margrave Edmund, Duke Goneril, Count Gloucester, they would say, I don't want to waste my resources fighting a war for you because you just don't like that guy. I don't care. But, since these are three autocracies, Edelgard and Claude like each other, they are uncontested in their power, and Dimitri is... And Dimitri, over there, he is, like... Dimitri over there, he doesn't like either of them. That means they're going to fight. They are going to have a big fight. Edelgard and Claude are going to use their nations to gang up on Dimitri's nation. That's what's going to happen. The only change to this would be if their populace gains enough idea that they are, you know, not powerful enough. In other words, not like divinely, you know, mandated to be their ruler, or they in some way realise that they can have a better future if they overthrow them. The people will rebel, a mob will form, and they'll kick the they'll run up to your carriage, drag you out of it, and kick the shit out of you. Now you're dead. And then that will lead to, you know, this, that, and the other, and major reforms in this, that, and the other if you don't have an heir or anything. Someone's going to step up and be like, oh yeah, I'll run this country better than he ever did. That's what we're looking at. Because Claude doesn't have to maneuver politically around anything. He is an autocrat. The only thing he has to worry about is the general man getting the idea that killing him would be beneficial for them. If that is the case, such as Dimitri inadvertently damning the souls of everyone in the nation to hell, then better to turn your back on him and try and assassinate him than to allow yourself to be converted into hell. So you'd attack him. But they're acting constantly like this is some big political or intellect going on here. You know, we're thinking about this, that, and the other. Oh, what will it look like? What does it look like? Doesn't matter. You don't care about what the public thinks because you're doing things such as betraying the head of the head of the church, and you don't care about. Well, I don't know why you'd care about anyone else's feelings on the matter because you don't trade with anyone. You are fighting anyone who you're not trading. Well, actually, no, you're not trading with anyone, and then some of them you're not fighting as well. But, like, that's it. You just either are fighting or are completely neutral and nothing's going on between your nations. You don't have to see any... You don't have any political... you don't have anything to do politically because there's no one to impress. It's like being at a party on your own and then trying to act like you can make people like you. There's no one else around you. You can't make anyone like you. Like...
That's my guess, anyway. But his reasons are immaterial, since getting rid of the church is what we've been after all along.
So you didn't even need to have that in there. You didn't even need to explain that to anyone.
His reasons are immaterial.
His reasons don't matter.
For the sake of our future and the free world to come, we'll tear down the central church and put an end to Rhea.
You can count on it. And if they run off to Ferdiad, we'll just have to conquer the capital to get to them.
That's the spirit.
Judith's still here.
You've really become
Judith's still
someone we
here.
can depend on. And
Don't think
now,
that
Your
I
Majesty,
said that like it
we
was
await your
English.
official
Judith's still here. Well, you don't look like Lack back.
It's time to fling open the doors
Ah,
to a
good
whole
point.
new era. All
They have to use it one more time, you know, good old point.
Oh, Christ. Is it going to give us a whole big thing of, like, get over there?
Yep.
Oh.
Probably won't finish it tonight because we've got the sports to do too.
Yeah.
The last supports. What supports will they be? I don't know. Ah, battle suggestions. Don't be shy.
I have a proposal.
Defense.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
I've got this.
One step at a time.
God, he's sitting so weirdly. I can't hear Arvel anymore.
Oh no!
Yes.
Anyway.
Hey, Commander, says Mercenary. Hey, Commander, word is that the war is almost over. Is that true? Once it's all done and dusted, I'm going to start a new life outside Deirdre. You should think about what's next for you too, if you haven't already. You can't be a mercenary with no battles to fight.
Yeah, you can. You can bodyguard inns and eat the rats.
Also, there's a constant mercenary bandit population that needs trimming constantly.
A Federation soldier says, the Federation army took out Thunder Catherine, right? She was one of the Holy Knights of Seros.
No, she was the Holy Knight of Seros.
This is just in rumour, but I heard she was Count Karen's daughter, from the kingdom. If that's true, House Karen might hold a grudge against us.
Why should I care?
Maybe you think that because she had the crest of Karen?
Maybe.
Maybe you had that because she was known for
Federation
using...
Soldier 2 says, we could end up facing off against the Archbishop's assistant Setith in the next battle.
He isn't the main Knight of Seros guy, though?
Sorry, wait, he's her assistant. The Archbishop's assistant, Setith. She has only one, it's him.
Yeah.
He helped me out a lot during my days at the Officers' Academy. He comes off all stern and scary, but he can be really nice. I truly hope he survives the coming battle. I don't really care either way.
Here's Marianne, and she says, I don't think Lady Rhea and the Knights will go to Ferdiad. I get the feeling they'll want to fight on the Tailtean Plains.
What?
Why?
Why?
Guess why. Why do you think that? They'll be at a disadvantage in an enclosed space with no reinforcements. And there's another reason too.
Marianne, that is false. You've just described a fortress and the function of a fortress.
Yeah.
And for the last time, having an enclosed space aids the people with the smaller force. If you're in an enclosed space and have a smaller force, then you are forcing the larger amount of people to not come in at the same time. If you have a rickety bridge and one guy standing at the end of it, then it doesn't matter if you have 10,000 guys on the other end. You're not fitting 10,000 guys on that rickety bridge. And if they do, then they all fall into the river and die. So you're getting a 1v1 each time. One goes in, you stab him, throw him off the bridge. Another goes in, stab him, throw him off the bridge. That's it. And you're throwing them off the bridge to be nice, because you could just leave them there. That's a genuine thing. You can literally kill so many that areas of the castle get packed up. And people can't get in. It's that simple. Like, it being in a fortress is beneficial, full stop. That is full stop. There are very, very rare circumstances in which being in a fortress is less beneficial than being in a field. The rare circumstances include massive numbers advantage, well, that's not even a disadvantage, that's just like go out and kill them, rather than sitting in there and waiting. But you can sit in there and wait, or go out and kill them. But at the end of the day, fortresses are designed to make war easier. They wouldn't put them there if they weren't making war easier.
Yeah.
Why would history, everywhere in the world, people make fortresses if they disadvantaged you?
Saint Seros vanquished Nemesis, the King of Liberation, on the Tailtean Plains long ago. If they restage that battle, the Central Church can once again display their authority to all of Fogland. Yeah, if they win!
If they win.
That's why I imagine Lady Leia's thinking, at least, but that's only a guess. I would also prefer to fly on the plains if possible. I don't want any towns to get drawn into our battle. There are towns around the fortresses?
I guess so. I mean, I think I don't know. Maybe she just meant the capital.
I've already put many former comrades back into the dirt, says
Back
Shamir.
into the dirt?
Back
Sorry,
into
wait,
the
they were
dirt.
zombies? Sorry, you
No,
threw them
they're dust golems.
back into the dirt.
Dust golems.
They came out of the
They're
ground.
But they're Cybermen.
They came out of the ground.
They planted some Cybermen.
Planted a few. She was fighting Snokes.
But I'll probably kill far more in the coming battle. I can almost hear her screaming at me about it. With good intentions, mind.
Who is her?
I want to stop giving people reasons to yell at me. Let's make this the last time, Sheds. Isn't Catherine dead?
Catherine's dead. Who is? Who,
I think
what?
it's kind of messed up to be thinking about her. You should be thinking about her with shame. She was a very close person to you.
I can almost hear her screaming at me about it with good intentions. Good intentions.
She's smiling about that. You know what happened when someone else, when someone in Three Houses lost someone they care about on the other side of the war?
What?
We killed Ferdy, Professor. Ferdy was our friend.
I can
Do you remember
already,
those days?
I can almost hear her screaming at me about the fact that I'm murdering everyone we know. So funny. What is going on?
Shamir's a clown psycho now. Anyway, here's Balthus, and he says, "Have you heard about the town hidden under Garreg Mac?" Yes, Balthus, we know about Abyss. It's like a sunless trash pit for people who have nowhere else to go.
That's a bit of a take, but all right.
I used to live there myself, so I went to check on how things are now, but it hasn't changed a bit. It was just as peaceful as ever despite the war raging above. Maybe once this whole thing's over, those people can finally come out and live in the sun again.
Why would this war ending stop the things like debts and, you know, their criminal pasts?
Yeah.
Like, that's completely... If they were living there before the war, they're going to still be living there after the war.
Yeah, I think
this war popped up and was for reasons completely, like, separate to their living conditions. It's like saying, oh, if a war between, like...
You can tell this is the last chapter. Everyone's going like, this is the final battle!
If a war between, like, Bolivia and Paraguay happens, maybe the French people will finally live in peace. What? Doesn't concern them.
Hey, Sheds, I heard you were having some trouble. Is everything okay now? All that's left is to take down Lady Rhea. I really hope the war will end... I really hope that that will end the war for good.
I doubt it.
It may not be enough. We don't know how the Empire and the Kingdom will react. And we'll just have to step in and make them get along. I'm so sick and tired of this game. War. I'm so sick and tired of this war. Anyway, first things first. We got a battle to win. Let's do this. I nearly said anyways there and did a shot. Oh, he's here? People in the Kingdom have taken the Central Church's protection as a given their entire lives. I doubt their hearts will change so easily, even if we do remove Lady Lorraine and the Church. People will never trust the ones who deposed her, no matter how hard the kings try to smooth it over. Agree with him or disagree with him? I mean, honestly, I think he's right.
Yeah.
Maybe so, but this is the only way to bring about the future we want. Guess now isn't the time to be wondering who exactly is included in this future we're dreaming about. Anyway, no point in dwelling on all that right now. It won't matter a bit if we lose. I'm a devout believer and from the Kingdom, so I admit my feelings on this are complicated, but it's part of my job to be on the winning side.
Damn. I'm surprised your
You're a
feelings
devout believer and you're not walking?
Yeah, I hope
we're going to put you in hell, buddy.
I hope Claude hasn't told him we don't believe. It's Claude just throwing all the Rhea's bad propaganda at him. Like Rhea's a false prophet out here. Because like he's throwing all of that propaganda at Yuri.
Anyway, here's Anna and she says, "A struggle on the Tailtean Plains? Oh, sorry, just thinking out loud. It might surprise you, but I used to do tons of business at Garreg Mac a long time ago. Jangle, jangle, jangle."
That doesn't even make any sense. Why would you say, oh, struggle on Tailtean Plains?
So I used to see people from the Central Church all the time, that's all.
But what has that got to do with a random field somewhere? Like, yeah, a religiously important field, but like you didn't mention, oh, well, I know it's religiously important. You just said, anyway, I know people from the, like, what? You non-sequitured me.
Nothing but the best for you. Come back soon.
Here I am again.
Here's Geralt. I'll tell you, Lady Rhea is the last person in the world I want to see. I owe her a great debt, but our relationship is more complicated than that. Not like that, though.
It's not really that complicated in this. You are still under the impression that Lady Rhea tore your wife's heart out and tried to do some weird dark ritual to put your newborn daughter... like to put the soul of God into your newborn daughter's body.
Yeah.
Like, you are under that impression here. You have no reason to believe otherwise. I don't think your relationship's very complicated at all. She pulled a Raiden on your wife. Like, you should probably be like, I hate her.
I wanted to turn my back on it all, so I ran away. Despite that, here I am again.
Again, you ran away from the woman who, by the way, was your wife's mother. You ran away from your mother-in-law, who killed her daughter and tore out her heart.
Yep.
That's what you ran away from. Don't just say, oh, our relationship's complicated, so I ran away from it. She's not your ex.
All I can do now is see how things play out. It's time to end this.
Says with a smile on his face. Shouldn't he be thinking, you know, oh, I hope I see her. Finally, I'll get a chance to avenge my wife?
Here's a Federation soldier saying, we've been doing nothing but running around fighting, but we can take it. The Federation army is bursting with motivation.
Somehow.
We can't wait to bring about a new era for Fodlan.
I think Claw's good at propaganda.
Yeah, he's
It's
really
the one
good
thing
at
he's good
propaganda.
at is just mindlessly somehow making everyone believe him.
I'm going to give him what for, just you watch.
And I say mindlessly making people believe him because he doesn't put any effort into the propaganda or anything. It just doesn't make sense, and then everyone believes him anyway. So as we always say, if you can't make people smart, just make the other side dumber.
Dumb, yeah. Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Listen to this. I was able to see my little brother at Garreg Mach, and he's doing well. We're so glad he wasn't on the enemy's side. We wished each other the best and then went our separate ways. What do you mean on the enemy's side? We have Garreg Mach. Gosh, I can't wait for this to be over. Then everyone will be able to laugh together again, no matter where they're from.
Bros in Fairyland?
Bros in Fairyland. What do you think's going to happen to the kingdom? Do you think
Everyone's going to laugh
think
together?
they'll all laugh
This guy
together?
still shat his pants. Go to the... Look at that. Look at that stance.
Just take those trousers off and bin them. My job is to take note of what you all accomplish and report to Her Majesty the Emperor. I'm not spying, I assure you. I simply report what I've seen.
That's
What
spying.
What?
What do you think spying is, then?
I'm
Reporting
not
what you
making a
didn't see?
sandwich. I'm just buttering some bread and sticking some vegetables on it.
Like, if he says, I'm not spying, Claude wants me to be here, then that'd be one thing. But he said, I'm not spying, I'm just spying. What?
A Federation General says, there's been a stalemate at the Western Front for quite some time, but it's not hard to imagine the kingdom getting overwhelmed there. The people in the Western region will fight to the death if the kingdom is ever in danger. But the lords there don't get along, and there's plenty of bad blood between the Western Church and the Central Church too. I'm sure morale will only grow with the Kingdom of Fargus in Aryan Road. But I doubt that would ever be enough to send the Imperial Army running on its own. Okay, sure.
The morale will increase until they realise that, wait, my wife and kids are completely unguarded if we want it.
Federation General says, once the Central Church is gone, the eastern half of Fargus will be without a clear governing church. What?
Wait,
what?
so the Central Church governs Northern Fargus all of a sudden?
Yeah, apparently so.
Well, you could have told me that at any time, really, other than the end of the game.
I could see the Western Church trying to take it under their influence, but they're really acting like the Western Church is like a different denomination entirely. Like it's the Western main branch. It's because it's a continent-spanning organization. They can't have a singular headquarters. They have a headquarters situated in the west, and one in the south, and one in the east, because there's loads of different countries and loads of like. The Western Church isn't just a single flipping church. It's the headquarters of all the churches around the area.
Yep.
And it answers directly to Rhea, because she is the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. The Church of Seros doesn't mean the Central Church. It means the Church of Seros. It means every single church that's here.
That just means one church.
Just the one church, yeah.
That one over there we have in our camp. We just picked it up, moved it.
Anyway, the Archbishop's followers would never accept that, nor would they submit to the Southern Church without protestation.
They're not submitting to the Southern Church. There's a new Central Church Archbishop.
Yeah.
If you're going to say they're different denominations, then the Southern Church putting forward, like Edelgard putting forward Bernadetta's dad as the new head of the Central Church, means that he's the new, like, if someone came through
The Central Church would just go and attack them.
Yeah.
When have denominations ever got along like that, when one has loads more power than the others?
Never.
Perhaps then the Eastern Church? Or I suppose it's possible that a Northern Church could spring up from the ashes of all of this.
How about a fucking, like, Northwestern Church?
It's so, like, dumb. Anyway, here's Bernadetta, and she says, my father was running around like a chicken with its head cut off. I know it wasn't appropriate, but I couldn't help but laugh.
Sorry, does he not act like that usually?
But I'm glad he survived.
Yeah, I'm glad he survived too.
No matter how much I hate him, he's still my father.
That's how you get a good daughter, guys. Just abuse her until she likes you, apparently. She'll say she hates you, but then apparently go back on that and say, no, actually, I don't.
I think that's really disrespectful to Bernadette.
It's just funny. I actually just find this funny at this point. I still hate him. No matter how much I hate him, he's still my father. She says with a smile on her face.
No, you know, blood is thicker than water.
Blood is thicker than water.
And all that. Anyway, here's Ash, and he says, if His Majesty had to choose between sacrificing the Central Church or the people of Fargus, he'd sacrifice the Church, even if everyone in the kingdom hated him for it.
Sacrificing the Central Church is sacrificing the people of Fargus.
It's condemning their souls to hell.
You know.
Are you out of your mind? If that happens, then I'm sure he'll... I just don't know what I can do.
Fight in the army like you've been doing. We don't pay you to think.
Suggest you talk to Claude. Suggest you let things play out. You need to draw the line somewhere, Ash. If you care about him, then respect his decision. I understand your logic, but I just can't do it. I want to help how I can and repay the debt I owe him.
Well, he wants us to go and kill, like, he's already gone, hey, I'll just leave this back door unlocked, and my completely unguarded friend in there who is sleeping next to a knife that could definitely be used to stab them, he's doing that. I think he wants Rhea dead.
Here's Constance. It's clear Claude intends to end this war as swiftly as possible. And you know what that means. I do. I have less time to make a name for myself in this war, which could make it harder to bring about House Nouvelle's restoration. So I shall have to make everyone aware of my magical prowess right here and now.
Why are you trying to make a name for yourself in Leicester? It doesn't matter. Go chat up Edelgard, like, you know?
I gotta say, Happy's voice actress, she actually gets something cool to do in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because she's Trish.
Oh, that's... okay, random fun fact.
It's just because I've been watching English dub.
Oh, Nadir's here!
Why doesn't he let us use his boats, man? Jeez.
Lease on him.
I was just saying because I saw the Spice Girl and Notorious B.I.G. Duology.
What do they call it in the dub?
Notorious Chase. It's so funny because, like, you know, when Giorno looks at the writing on the wall that says Notorious B.I.G. and it literally says Notorious B.I.G. in Roman characters, and he goes like Notorious Chase.
So Dub
what?
Dub Giorno can't read English. That's canon.
Yeah, Dub Giorno can't read English. He sees big
he
and
goes
Chase.
Chase. I think that's Chase.
Yeah,
it's like, Giorno, you
she's
idiot.
Great
not...
as Trish. She's great as Trish.
It's like, no, that doesn't mean that says Chase.
They're letting her down by making her play a rubbish character like Happy. Anyway, Happy is saying, I understand that we've got to get Rhea out of the picture, but do we really have to kill her? Maybe she'll just give up and back down on her own.
Where do these people come from?
Why do these people think that everyone's got so flip-floppy? Like, oh, well, I guess you can, like, destroy everything that I stand for.
She literally has to die. You're a dumbass.
No, she has to die. She'll continue to have and wield her influence so long as she lives.
Yeah.
Well, you are all a lot smarter than me, so I'll take your
God,
word
if they could just all act like that and we could play Pikmin with them, that'd be so much more helpful.
Yeah.
You already know I'd be chucking Claude as bait. I'd be going into a Bulbear's like belly so quick. Claude, go pick up that bomb rock. I need you to I'll just be real with you. I need you to throw it at that Emperor Bulblax. So
anyway,
Godspeed, Claude.
You might have picked up on this during the battle at Garreg Mach, but Lady Rhea is not to be underestimated.
I can't believe it because he would be a yellow Pikmin and Edelgard would be a red Pikmin. And
oh wait, blue Pikmin because we can't swim.
Wait, and I just realised white Pikmin and purple Pikmin, Twisted and the church.
And the church. Oh my God, you're right.
What?
Not to mention she's probably furious right now.
Oh, that rage boost might be scary.
She's usually so tranquil and composed. I shudder to think what she'll do when she's enraged. You better make sure you're fully prepared. Good luck out there, Sheds.
She'll probably be
Good
like
luck, Han Solo.
She'll presumably be like an angry church woman.
Rejoice, Sheds, for my brother has come to our aid.
They actually kind of look like similar when they're doing the same exact, you know? They look.
Do you think in the original text they like swore an oath?
Definitely.
Like they're Kyodai or something. My dear brother over here has told me this was to be your final battle, so I came running. I even spoke to the king directly about it this time, though I may have massaged the truth a little. An Almiran general has sworn to aid us in a battle that will change the fate of Fodlan. Isn't this a perfect picture of the future His Majesty wants to create? Ha! Once this war is done, I'll get you over to Almyra next.
What world is he trying to create where he needs Daddy's army to help him?
But dude, he's got Almyra and Fodlan working together. Anyway, another Federation general says most of the Central Church's followers who lived in Garreg fled to the kingdom. However, some went to Burgundy territory and are now somewhere in Leicester.
Like Burgundy territory?
Like Burgundy territory. We won't be able to let our guard down even if we do take out the Archbishop.
Well, I mean, assassination wasn't ever on the cards for Claude anyway. He didn't care about that. He's been on the path of being an autocrat, and done one too, for the past, like, age. I mean, the entire game. Like, it's not like he's not gonna get assassinated. He's kind of begging for it. Like, he's pleading. He's on his knees for that assassination.
Here's Petra. If Archbishop Rhea is gone, will Fodlan and Bridget be becoming closer?
No.
You're a vassal state of the Empire. How many times have we got to tell you
You're
this?
a vassal state of the Empire. This has no political bearing on you. Go back to your little shithole that doesn't have farmers, or maybe it does, and then sit around and, I don't know, do whatever you do there without any technology.
Though Bridget does not have any other friendships except the Church and the Empire. What? Reassure her. Admit that it will be difficult. Yeah, I don't think building relationships will be easy given everyone's history.
I mean, what?
Yes, I agree, but someday we can be overcoming that.
What history? You're just a pretty shit vassal because you betrayed your suzerain state.
Here's Leone! The captain's been on edge since our last major battle. I know he used to be in the Knights of Seros, but something tells me that that's not the only reason why. But I can't get up the courage to ask him. Maybe I'll see if Alois knows anything.
Yeah, he's over there, if you want him.
Here's Raphael. He says, I know it's kind of late to bring this up, but I don't agree with how we've been fighting.
I actually genuinely thought he was going to say, looking cool, Joker.
Looking cool, Joker. You must feel the same way, right? Come on, you can tell me. Agree with him or disagree with him?
I agree.
I guess our decisions have been a little haphazard. Like we're just rolling with the punches. Nothing wrong with that. We did the best with the hand we were dealt. And what do you have a problem with? We fight all day, but we never get to party. Claude's usually all about that. Once this battle's over, I'm going to insist he throw us a banquet. Talking pork, poultry, and the biggest hunks of mutton you've ever seen. You know, you see, instead of making him this emotionally mature, empathetic character that had a lot of layers and you know, was very dutiful towards his family and his fellow man in general, and was very forgiving. You know, they just made him this meat
dumbass.
monkey, this dumbass who just eats meat and is a like gorilla. He's just a gorilla.
Lawrence says, it is not an exaggeration to say that Fodlan's history has always been intertwined with the Central Church. Probably because the Central Church is in Fodlan. But we will put an end to that and uproot to that notion. You're going to rewrite history? Or what? Because what? I might be crushed under the weight of such a momentous responsibility. Do you not feel the same way? What weight?
No, I don't really feel the weight of all that. All I've got to do is defeat the opponent in front of me.
You have not changed a bit. You may be a mere mercenary, but you cannot become apathetic. It is people like you who will play the key role in the coming age, not us nobles.
Where did you go, Lawrence?
I certainly do not intend to exit from history's stage entirely, for I am none other than Lawrence Helen Gloucester. Ha 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 ha.
It's like a fan fiction version, where the person likes the character but doesn't understand why they like the character.
Yeah, so they're just
like,
change
oh,
it.
this is my favourite character. So you know they write them down, and it's like, look, you haven't written the character. You've written this weird idea of the character that you've got in your head from all of your favourite like buzzwords and quotes from them. You're just having them repeat them. Anyway, Claude's saying, we're finally approaching the end of the war. You going to be okay, Sheds? No, I'm not worried you'll attack one of our allies again, really.
I hope not.
But that Arvel being is gone now, right? I'll be fine. I can still fight. Well, I trust you. Just tell me immediately if anything goes wrong. Thanks to you, I had the chance to speak with Edelgard and Dimitri directly. What happens next is up to them. We've got our own fight to finish. We shall emerge victorious and usher in a new era.
Okay.
Here's Judith. Claude's grown into a fine young man. Don't you think he's a rather dignified king?
No.
I wonder what Tiana would say if she could see him now.
Go ask her.
Anyway, enough on that. I have to say, I never thought Nadir would come rushing to our aid.
Again?
Again.
Because he's done this like 3 times, I think.
Getting past foes in the throat must have been tough. Especially since we just aren't defending it anymore because Holst is here.
Yeah, why would it be tough? Also, he managed to smuggle boats. He managed to smuggle a fleet of boats big enough to take...
He went around. He went to Deirdre.
Yeah, but all I'm saying there is, if he's able to smuggle a fleet of boats through the border, he's able to walk through the border.
You'd never guess he went through all that just looking at him. That guy's really something else.
All that? What, walking?
Yeah, all that walking. Here's Byleth. I'm glad you and Claude made it back unharmed.
At least they really are like the... They are the twins of wanting their organs stolen, aren't they? The little tummy opening there and the little like cleavage opening there, so you can just get anything you want there.
Yeah.
Have any bladed weapon, just put it right there. Put it right there. Boom. Done.
Anyway, did I read that or not?
I'm glad you and Claude came and made it back unharmed.
I was so confused when you got caught in that strange magic and vanished. Apologise for attacking her, or thank her for not killing you. Thanks for not cutting me down even though I attacked you. You didn't seem to be in control of yourself, and I couldn't just kill an ally.
I'll have a sport conversation with her.
And we've got a few more people to talk to here. Here's Ignatz. This battle will surely mark a major turning point in Fodlan's history. It's overwhelming to think that I'll be a part of that. If I survive, I want to paint a picture of the battle. You know, I want to do something really bloody and violent. I feel like somehow it's my duty to do so.
I think it's the author. I loathe to call him an author. I think it's the AI tier writer trying to tell you to do that.
Here's Lysithia. I'm so glad you're all right, Sheds. Could you give me a more detailed description of what happened? What did you see in here? I think it could help us figure out the true identity of those who slither in the dark. No problem, but where should I start? Let's see, Arvel went and... No, wait, I probably need to explain who Arvel is, huh? Okay, so basically there's this voice that's been in my head. You know what? Never mind. It sounds like this could take a while. This might cause another disturbance if we... they might cause another disturbance if we don't take action. Right now we need to prioritise ending the war. Let's make sure we're fully prepared. Did you like, leave it open because you were thinking if you got rid of it, the text would disappear?
Yeah, you caught me, yeah. You caught me on that.
Anyway, here's Lindhart. Claude's plan is becoming clear to everyone.
It's not becoming clear to us.
Why? It's a pretty simple plan.
I don't get it. What's the plan for?
The plan is kill Rhea. It's a simple plan.
So even though I'm a former Imperial General, people are slowly starting to treat me better.
Except now they come and talk to me for no reason. I'm not a noble anymore, so I can't imagine why.
You're not a noble anymore?
Do you want to be noble again? I mean, the Empire's your home. I imagine you want to go back. Not at all. I don't want to inherit my family's title or deal with any of those responsibilities. All I wish for is a peaceful world where I can nap as much as I please. That's it.
All I wanted
was a fun, easy life. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't know if they intended this, but when she's got her hands like that, it looks like she's handcuffed to her.
It does, yeah, it does. I do think she's got shackles on.
Do you think that's intentional?
Well, she's not married to anyone.
Anyway, it is Dorothea, and what Dorothea is saying is, I never really got the concept of faith, so it's hard for me to understand the Archbishop's followers. Though AD and Claude have earned their people's trust too, so in a way I guess that's almost the same.
I never got the concept of faith.
And now those two forces of faith are clashing. I can't imagine the goddess wanting to have anything to do with a conflict like this.
Nah, she would.
I don't know, maybe she would. She's supposed to be beyond human understanding, right? I suppose so. In that case, I'd rather she stayed out of it. I'm not sure it's really fair to say that Dorothea doesn't understand faith just because she's got minus points in faith.
No, not even that. She doesn't understand the concept of faith. So in other words, let's extrapolate that a little. Faith is effectively just a large amount of trust in a person, right?
Yeah.
So she doesn't understand how to
concept.
trust people. That's what she just, like, she said, I don't understand the concept of faith.
Yeah.
What?
If she said, I don't understand the concept of faith in the goddess, then maybe you could, like...
at least it would be like, okay, well... Like... Maybe she just means specifically, like... the goddess and everything, but, like, saying the concept of faith... You don't understand the concept of trusting someone? Why? Right, let's do the training and get the points.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Oh. Wow. Sheds and buy lass. Let's go.
I want to apologize again. I'm really sorry. I can't believe I tried to kill you.
It's all right. I know that wasn't really you.
Still, the one who did it was a part of me.
Since
Literally.
when?
Since when?
You asked me about this before. About some mysterious presence.
I don't think the
within
voice
me.
in your head counts as a part of you.
Yeah.
Since you were doing fine without it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that logic doesn't entirely work, because that would mean one of my kidneys isn't a part of me.
Yeah, my left arm isn't part of me, neither is my right.
Sorry I couldn't give you a straight answer back then. Marval told me not to tell anyone. That's the name of the presence that was inside my head,
mine's
by the way.
Sothis.
The one that took control of my body and tried to kill you. Or maybe it was someone else entirely. The one that called himself Epimenides.
Arval and Epimenides, I wonder what manner
Me
of
too.
beings they are.
It's a guy
It's
who
me.
shifted his soul,
And it's
and
not
used
like
the
I can
alchemy of
just go
souls
and
to
ask
shift his
them
soul
now.
to someone else.
Honestly, I kind of wish I'd talked to Arval
As you do,
more
just
now that I
the
can't.
out. No, I wish I talked to him less. I'll be honest.
He was annoying as
That's
fuck.
how these things work, sadly. When you're ready to talk, the person you want to talk to
Sothis
is no
isn't
longer
gone.
there.
She's still living rent free in your head. If you haven't
Yeah.
noticed, Bylus. Like, you actually randomly have the hair color change because, as we've seen, she possessed you for that to happen.
There's still so
Unless you're just
much I
saying
don't
that,
know.
like, maybe your ex ghosted you or something.
Remember how I got trapped inside that void with Claude and the others after our fight? That's when Arval used the name Epimenides, and then tried to kill us.
Are Arval and Epimenides the same being?
This is a lore
I
dump.
think they're different. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Epimenides
But it's not
is
actually
just
telling
a
us
part of
anything.
us.
Yeah, this is just
It's a
two people
non-lore dump,
questioning.
lore dump.
This is just two people questioning something we already know.
I don't know if they were just using me, or if they had
Arval
some other
liked
goal
you.
in mind.
Epimenides was actually a secret evil guy behind the man behind the man thing. That's it.
Yeah.
I can just tell you that. This random. Oh, I wonder if it was this or that with no character work in between is completely meaningless because I don't get anything from the characters and I already know the answer. It's like watching two people try to work out the answer to 2 + 2. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's 4.
Or solve some algebra.
All I've got are a bunch of mysteries that I'll probably never solve.
I did notice one thing.
What's that?
It was when we were fighting and you were being manipulated. It seemed like Arval was trying to keep your
I thought that was
body
Epimenides.
from hurt.
That's called trying not to take damage in a fight. What are you talking about? That was his body at the time.
They could have fought
Why?
more
Which would have
recklessly.
been
I don't see why it would have made a difference to them.
because it's their
They were
body.
making sure you weren't
I don't
harmed.
see why it would make a difference to them to not fight more recklessly. Well, maybe it's because that's not part of their strategy. Maybe they've decided that fighting recklessly isn't something I'm going to do because that's a poor strategy in this
Have you
situation.
considered that they... I think Bylus is under the random impression that they had another body at their disposal.
Yeah.
Come on, that's not protecting me.
Yeah.
That's protecting the body that
Actually,
went through all that
sensible
trouble
line
to
from
get.
Sheds.
Maybe. Maybe not.
That is not an argument, Bylus.
Maybe. Maybe not.
That's not going to hold up in court.
That's not the slam dunk you think it
I
is.
guess Arval's the only one who knows the truth. Or as the Saros folks say.
So
What?
you're explicitly an atheist.
Or as the Seros folks say, only the goddess knows, right?
Or as those
that was
Christians
completely
say.
meaningless to say, and actually bad, because once again it implied that she's atheist in a world that explicitly has gods. And in fact, she is talking to the goddess right now.
Essentially, yeah.
But hey, thanks for telling me that. Really. It does
Telling
make
her
me feel better.
what? Arvel might have been trying to...
Trauma dumping her about the Orville thing.
I've got no choice now but to keep moving forward. Live out the destiny of the two
I
of us
felt
once
nothing
shared.
for Arvel. I don't know why they're trying to make me think I did.
Funny. I came here to apologize, but you ended up cheering me up instead. I'll catch you later, okay?
Only the goddess knows, Well, the goddess may have been the one telling you that.
Wait.
That only the goddess knows? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait. I mean, I guess, yeah, randomly, perhaps that was just Sophis herself just talking to her. Talking to Shed.
What does that mean?
Ironically, this is the one person who knows for a fact it wasn't Sophis herself talking to Sheds there. Anyone else could be like, well, maybe it was the goddess, but she knows Sophis is living in her head, so it definitely wasn't her who told her that.
What a bizarre support.
You could just say that for them all.
Yeah. One thing I like, and one thing I like alone about that support, is when Sheds went like, oh, sorry, I came here to apologise, but you ended up cheering me up instead. That is keeping in line with the nature of Byleth as this supernaturally charismatic person.
I'm just...
Okay,
it's Aris. Where's Aris? Welcome.
This is what happens if the eye taker gets you.
No, wrong one. Wrong stream.
We've plugged 3 times now, and
plug never came up.
Yeah,
it's actually sad.
That's my bad. But those 3 times that we should have plugged, it's because we're referencing that stream that we do on Sundays between the hours of 1 PM and 5 PM BST, where we stream Tyrion Cuthbert right now.
Sorry, did you miss the plug thing the first time? Because I just noticed you were stalling for time. I was like, what? Why is he saying that? Yeesh. Just let the girl say sheesh.
Sheesh. I strive to keep my mind sharp and clear at all times.
I meditate. That's how I have key sense.
He heard you walk up behind him, and I would hope out of everyone in the world, he would be able to, recognize the steps of his own little sister. You can kind of recognize who's coming towards you if you know them well enough. It's one of those things,
Yeah, it's just because we're so pattern recognition-y.
It's he you know?
It's a feat anyone can accomplish with good, honest training.
Actually, no, scratch that. He didn't even need to do, any weird bullshit with the footsteps or anything. This bitch probably wears so much cologne.
Perfume,
even. I don't know. I don't understand why it's cologne for men and perfume for women. It's not like a species of thing.
I am going to look that up right now.
But she's wearing all that perfume. She probably brings, a cloud of smells with her. So, he just
This thing with Holst is actually so problematic.
What?
Well, the whole him not having a crest.
Well, yeah, of course. But,
It's just it's such an important part of the world building and the complexity of the world that they made in Fodlan.
It's such an important part of the world building. You've just described everything this game does wrong.
I just mean, they tried to have this milquetoast, anyone can be great if they apply themselves.
Which is directly against the themes of the game.
It's directly... one of the complex questions...
It makes Edelgard a clown.
Well, yeah, it makes Edelgard a clown. The crest system works. That's kind of the point. They need the crests because they're getting invaded from multiple sides. So if you're saying we can get rid of the crests, you need to have a damn good reason for how we're going to not just get attacked by all the invaders. In Claude's case, he doesn't really get rid of the crest system per se, but he establishes better relations with Almyra. For Dimitri, he doesn't do it at all. And for Edelgard, I forgot if she does anything.
She kills Seros, and for some reason that magically removes crests from existence.
Honest training isn't really my forte. Same goes for our regular drills. If no one's making me do it, not a chance I'll even bother.
Ha! That's because you have the makings of a
Sorry?
first-class prodigy. Even without putting in any hard work, your talent shines.
I mean, I know he.
That's because she's got a crest.
I know he loves his sister and all, but like, you know.
But now that we're both here, why not train with me? It'll be just like old times.
You mean like how you used to carry me on your back while you were doing push-ups? No thanks. That was fun when I was little, but it'd be incredibly
That's kind
embarrassing
of sweet,
now.
actually.
Why would sitting on his back while he does push-ups actually be embarrassing?
It's a shame.
By the way, Holst.
Yeah, no idea.
How long are you planning on sticking around with us?
As long as I can. I am not much use if I'm away from our king during a time of war. And though he surrendered his title, Father is still in fine health, so I have nothing to worry about by leaving our
Well, why did he surrender his title then?
My bad, my bad, my bad.
What?
That's a misconception.
Oh. About cologne? What is the glorious word of cologne and perfume then?
Perfume has 20 to 30% aromatic concentration.
Okay. So it's like alcohol.
Yeah, cologne has rarely over 2 to 5% concentration.
Oh. Huh. What do you know?
Uh-huh. So the fact that your little sister is here has nothing to do with you.
So I
being
guess
here?
it just came about from, with that in mind, it probably just came about from people, from
men generally.
Men generally choosing the lighter aromatic concentration, and women generally choosing heavier aromatic concentration, and then just this correlation, conflation, apparition,
distillation.
Of course, you're the biggest reason why I'm here. I can keep you safe so long as you're close. Additionally, I must be on hand to punish any scoundrels who attempt to woo you.
Yeah, I don't love that part.
I need to put my glasses on, man.
What? Can you not read?
I misread woo as wop. And I was like,
Whoa!
What does that mean?
Attempt to whop you.
Well-being, so I guess that feels pretty good.
But there's actually a...
Still, he's thinking about my well-being, so...
I do find it very disconcerting whenever you think your thoughts out loud in front of me, sister.
But there's actually another reason why I'm here.
Oh yeah?
The opportunity to cross swords with the mightiest warriors of the kingdom and the Knights of Seros doesn't often present itself. True valor is only polished in life or death battle with the most powerful fighters. Just thinking of how I may one day encounter these veterans makes me tremble with anticipation.
Of course it does. So, that's the real biggest reason. I probably should have guessed.
No, don't get me wrong, Hilda. It goes without saying that the most important thing in my entire life is the well-being of my beloved sister.
Yeah, whatever you say. Good luck with the training.
Wait, I beg of you, wait! My dear Hilda, come back!
Nice voice crack.
That was a great voice crack. I like that voice crack.
Wait, I beg of you, wait! My dear Hilda, come back!
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It's really
Training can be the difference between
That's got to be the weirdest dub, especially that part where the dub, where the oh god, what was it called?
Time to work. Can't wait to see how you do.
Especially the bit where the music goes all like.
Yeah, I don't know that one. I just. Yeah, Constance and Lawrence.
I dare say I pulled off quite the impressive strategy in our previous battle.
You weren't in our previous battle, buddy.
One should expect nothing less of me, Lawrence.
He's referring to that. He's referring to the time I kept kill stealing you.
He's referring to the fanfic writer there. See, he says like, "Ahaha, I'm Lawrence Hellman
delightful
Gloucester."
Surprise to see you here, sir. What wonderful peals of laughter you have. There is truly none other quite so suited for such splendid displays as yourself.
Constance?
Is he the last to know?
No.
Nah, I'm
not
good,
at
G.
all. I just feel awful that someone as wonderful as you must turn their attention on a wretch such as I.
All right, what is the
You know,
matter
they were
here?
thinking,
This is all
oh,
quite
what if
unlike you."
Constance was in her gloomy mode and like spoke to Lawrence,
Yeah.
and she'd be like gassing him up,
Yeah.
and they were all like, oh, dude, that'd be such a great support.
You almost always announce yourself to me with an exultant smile and some cutting jibe. This... Oh, now that I think of it, I believe the same thing
He's
happened
working it
before.
out. His brain cells are activating.
You know, I really wonder why so many characters are so slow.
Perhaps it is not so simple as
Like, don't you feel like
Well, it's because they're expecting the reader to be slow.
like one of the things that stood out to me is like, oh man, this might actually be good. In Final Fantasy X,
Yeah.
was right at the start when right at the start he's and when he meets Wacker and the Besaid. Well, what are they called again? Well, anyway, the Blitzball team there. The moment he meets them, he's like, oh yeah, I used to play with Zanuck and Abes.
Yeah.
And they're like, what do you mean the Zanuck and Abes? Zanuck's been gone for 3,000 years.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit, I've been put in the future.
Yeah.
It turns out to not be the case, but that's the obvious thing you'd think,
Yeah.
and the obvious thing he works out. He then subsequently realizes from Wacker saying, oh, he must have got too close to Sin's toxin.
Yeah.
Like, that makes you forget things. And he's like, yeah, I did get a bit close to Sin, so probably that toxin. And then he blames not knowing stuff for ages on... I mean, I was close to Sin's toxin, I'm still a little bit, like, woozy on that.
Yeah, rather than being like, no,
What?
you guys don't get it. I'm actually from Xanacan.
Yeah, like a weaker character would have, a dumber character would have said that. A less smart character would have said that.
They would have just kept on with the no,
I'm
you
from
don't get it.
Xanacan. Like, no, instead he's like,
Okay, I need to be on it.
I need to like fit in and not act weird, and get help.
Yeah.
So that I need to not like make any enemies by acting like a psychopath.
Yeah.
So I need to just kind of agree with what they're saying, kind of thing. And also, Xanacan's been gone for, was destroyed 3,000 years ago. I saw Xanacan destroyed in the opening. I must be 3,000 years in the future.
Yep.
A perfectly reasonable, logical sequence of events that turns out to be incorrect.
How did Sin get over there?
I need to brush up on my Final Fantasy X lore for that one.
Please inform me of what my punishment is to be, and I shall humbly accept whatever is to come.
What is this nonsense you speak of, Constance?
But you know, Lawrence is out here
You
being
yourself
like,
said you were a
oh,
noble woman of
Constance,
heart, did
you're
you
acting funny. Wait a minute. There was another time she was acting strange.
Yeah.
And it's like, how are you this slow? Switch on!
I must ask you to refrain from taunting me so. I am but a simple
Say something out of pocket, Constance.
a mere foolish being whose only calling is to obediently follow any order you give me.
Enough! Return yourself to normal at once.
Throw her into
You
a
sought
building.
to re-establish House Nouvelle. What has become of your ambition? Your...
A cloud comes over.
That is kind of you to say. It pains me so to deny your gracious words, but it is unthinkable that someone so lowly as I could make real the nonsensical dream of re-establishing House Nouvelle.
Constance, this saddens me greatly. To think you would change so fundamentally once you fell into despair after your dream was shattered. I must do something to help you.
I cannot imagine causing you such a grave inconvenience, sir.
I will hear none of it. I do as I please.
What?
Oh, how kind you are. But your help will not bring me happiness. Though audacious and selfish as this request may be, I ask you simply to watch over me.
It's funny, because if they were going for a comedy support,
Yeah.
it would have been a lot better if he, like told her to sit down.
Yeah.
Like let's sit down over there, like
Yeah,
in
and
that
then
tent
she
over there.
goes
And then
over
she
there.
goes back to normal because she's in the tent.
Yep.
And then And he's like, oh, you're back to normal. I guess I was worried over nothing. And then they walk out, and she's like, oh, I was underneath the table in the food hall, hoping for some scraps that was as befits someone of my. He's like, oh, and then a couple of those later, and he's like, look, you're messing with me, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Correct. For no matter what sort of contest I find myself pitted in, you will always emerge victorious.
Well then, though you have rejected me once, pray allow me to say this. Nothing is impossible for Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. So when you decide to continue pursuing your dream and need my assistance, do let me know.
So he chuckles to himself and he says his full name and he gasses himself up.
I want to know what...
He's smoking? Same.
No, I want to know what ended up with that. Like, did they... Like, what happened when Happy Constance came back and talked to him? Like, did she go like, so, about that help or what? Like... Oh, let's get the old...
Need to...
Care to make yourself useful?
Get people to care for the horses or something.
Let's get the old supports on the go.
Counting on you.
Yeah, let's get this done.
I don't know how much help I'll be.
Quite a lot, apparently.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Back to the old... Sorry, Petra's good at organising books?
Counting on you both.
How?
I'll do what I can.
I will see it done speedily.
She's really, really bad at language. Bad enough that she can, like, be fully immersed in language for multiple years.
She organises the books by the colour of the cover. So, like, it looks aesthetically pleasing, and that's why we're like, hey!
Wow, she's really good at
Yeah,
this.
that's nice. I like that. We should order them like that.
Hunger is the true
That muddy flavour and texture.
Get these two going.
This is my favorite. Oh, yes. This is definitely one of the foods I love.
This is definitely one of the foods I love.
Definitely.
Okay. Good to know. I'm glad you have informed me of such a, you know, experience that you are engaging in. Solid, solid. Solid, solid, and solid, in fact.
Solid, solid.
Oh, thanks.
Cool.
Did you?
Cool.
How'd you know I love this stuff?
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Oh, who else? Who else?
Hunger
Get
is the
Leia
true
already
enemy.
out here. Yeah, the flavour's not really there.
Thanks. This is one of my favorites.
Right.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Let's see over here. Who else was there?
Training
That,
can be the
that,
difference
that,
between
that.
victory and defeat.
So I guess
Can't wait to see how you do.
we need another Marianne and Claude one, and then see if we can do another Leonie and Violet one.
Care to make yourself useful?
I doubt it's gonna work, but you know, cross your fingers and hope to.
He received Hunting Dagger.
Hope that happens, but I don't know.
What support we got now?
Nah, I didn't get high enough. Wait, she doesn't even have a support. What was I doing?
No idea.
Wait, what? Am I going loopy? Oh, it's the wrong one. It's Geralt in there, isn't it? That doesn't seem to have one either.
Can't
So.
wait to see how you do.
Yeah. Oh no, it did, okay. I'll just see, let's see who the first person pops into... Lysithia's got all of them, right? Yeah. What about Holst?
He's the one with Hilda.
Odetta.
Oh, she got one with Happy still.
Yeah, but I'm looking for one that's close to being full.
Mm.
Because, like, we've only got 2 left, and one of them's going to be used to get the Marianne one, so... Raphael, maybe? Hilda? Could possibly be. Lawrence, perhaps, with Claude. Balthus, he's got all of his. Constance, yeah. Have you got any? No. Shamir. Probably just Claude, and then I'll try and do the...
Care to make yourself useful?
I'll do the Claude and Marianne thing,
We all must
but
do our fair share.
I'm not sure.
Hunger
Might
is the
not
true
work.
enemy.
Hey, this is great.
Hey, thanks.
And then we'll just check, like... Oh, I don't know, I don't think anyone's close enough, but I'll do Hilda and Raphael if I can.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Maybe Hilda and Raphael here,
Come back whenever you're hungry.
because I think they're the closest.
Care to make yourself useful?
And it's only like halfway through B, so... I don't know. Maybe. Let's see.
We all must do our fair share.
No, it didn't work. Damn it, it was just so close as well.
Hmm.
Wait, what? Oh, you've missed the opportunity.
Hmm?
Would you
When
look at
was
that?
it?
I guess earlier. So apparently you can miss opportunities now.
An opera company smack dab in the middle of the Imperial capital, huh? I can't even begin to imagine what that must be like. I mean, I've been all over the place for my mercenary work, but it's mostly just been for small-time rural lords and the like. Honestly, I'd never even met anyone from the big cities like Enbar or Ferdiad before coming to Garreg Mach.
You know, shows in the capital are about 1,000 times flashier than the little town festival shows you might be used to. Every important moment of the drama is conveyed through elaborate song, and at the center of the musical ensemble stands its star, the diva.
Ask more about divas.
I think I get the idea. These divas sound pretty incredible. They probably get stage names and everything if they're that important, huh?
Oh, but of course, I was known as the mystical songstress.
Hey, that's pretty good. There always has been this kind of indescribable aura surrounding you.
Thanks, but I have mixed feelings about the name myself. They called me that because of how suddenly a street orphan like me was discovered and debuted.
Shouldn't that be like the sudden songstress or like the pauper songstress or
Yeah.
something? Rather than the mystical? Mystical doesn't convey anything like... mystical is just mystical. It's like legendary.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah,
I
see
can't.
how there could be some complicated
I can't
feelings
see
wrapped
that.
up in that. But if you were able to rise from that to diva, you must have the chops to back it up. Not that I can even picture what that would sound like. Hey, do you think you could sing something for me?
Since you
They
asked
paid
so nicely,
they paid Dorothea's voice
but I'm
actress
only
by the
doing it
song,
this
didn't
once,
they?
okay?
How the crimson rain of pain it came, falling hard upon a land aflame, when the sacred blade it split the sky until the heavens heard our cry.
In the hour of vengeance, will you heed the call? On the red fields of revenge, will you help avenge? We must fight strong and stand tall.
I hope they gave her
what did you
a
think?
melody to go off of.
I don't
'cause,
think
like,
they did.
A cappella singing is so hard. Because like
I don't think they did.
I don't think they
that
did
really
either,
doesn't
'cause-
sound like it to me. And we
Yeah.
could check, because if the Japanese sounds any different,
Yeah.
then we know.
Because I think yeah, it's really hard because you have to think of what melody am I going for, and
No,
lyrics usually really have very tight melodies associated with them, and then
And timing as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably gonna like traipse towards 4/4, but like, what if you run out of syllables?
Yeah.
What? You didn't like it? Not quite the.
I mean,
boom of applause
it
I'm
was
used
like
to.
off the cuff, so that was pretty impressive, I won't lie. I don't what?
No, it was incredible, honest. It's just.
I'm
not
too
really sure I got it.
uncultured.
I mean, the only songs I know are the ones sung by mercs in taverns or village girls as they tend the fields. You're kinda in a different league.
Come on, it wasn't
Dorothea.
exactly like heavy metal.
Sorry I can't really give you much more than that.
Oh, don't worry about it. This sort of thing happens more often than you think.
Well, as long as you're not mad. If you don't mind, though, maybe you could try again for me sometime? I'd really like to hear you sing some more. And hey, I might even get better at telling you what I thought.
Sure. I suppose I can
Too late
give
for
you
that.
one more chance.
Alright, what else have we got? That's an A support, so... This is a B support, so yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll do the Linhart one, and then we'll do the thingy one. Yeah.
It's nice to feel the breeze on your skin every once in a while.
Hey there, Hildy. How nice to run into you.
Same.
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 I had a craving for tea, so I came out here
neologism.
to pick some herbs.
That's not a neologism, is it?
Tea, huh? I might have to get in on that.
That's a word like cromulent.
Hey, is that a new bracelet? It's different from the one you wore
Yeah, it's called
yesterday,
being
right?
really rich because being a songstress.
Oh, this? Yes, a fan
The-
of mine gave it to me.
The grey one or the grey one?
She looked up to me as a songstress before she became a soldier, and by sheer coincidence, we ended up assigned to the same army. The fact that she still supports me even now makes me happier than I can say.
Yeah, getting a gift from a supportive fan must be a pretty great feeling.
Getting a video from OGS must be a pretty bad feeling if you're a shit writer.
No, that's not exactly the point of OGS, though, is it? Like, we just analyse game stories.
Well, we
in
just
general.
analyse game stories in general, but that's what I mean. If you're a
it's
shit
just-
writer, then you...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Shit
yeah.
writer. I literally said, if you're a shit writer.
Sorry, I thought you meant, like...
Shit writers beware.
Mm.
Good writers, please show yourselves.
Show yourselves. We want to applaud you for your masterworks.
We want to find your masterworks, please.
Yes, it is rather nice, isn't it?
Wish I had a big fancy bracelet.
Swing
to swing
around!
You wear all sorts of accessories, don't you, Hildy? Also makeup and the like. Why, there's no one better in the whole army when it comes to such things.
If that bar was any lower, it'd be rolling on the floor. Most folks here don't give fashion a second thought. Still, I like to make my own accessories.
Oh,
based
what
on
a,
current
what a
trends.
poser! What a poser!
What a poser. Also...
I make my own accessories based on current trends.
Also-
it's like that one video for that one like 90s show or 80s maybe, with that that kid who does that weird
does the
dance.
little dance, yeah.
Like beforehand, they ask him like, "Where'd you get your fashion from?" And he says something. Oh, I look at the.
I just look at what is going on around the town.
I check the fashion magazines or see what the kids at school are wearing.
Most of the folks
It's like,
don't give...
I just follow trends.
Yeah. Most folks here don't give fashion a second thought. It's probably because they're hoping to get back to their loved ones after fighting in a war, Hilda.
Yeah. What could happen in war?
You could die.
You can't say that.
Oh.
I hear plants are
Oh, did we get demonetized?
You could be got rid of.
Yeah, you could be disappeared.
You could go down and not
Flowers
get back
might,
up.
but complicated patterns such as ivy
What?
and vines.
I hear plants are the latest and greatest thing.
That's right. I've been sort of obsessed with them lately. But the more
You know, it's funny. Knowing what the fashion trends are would actually be an interesting bit of world building.
It would be, and I don't know why she's saying, oh, the fashion trends are flowers and like, you know, complicated patterns such as ivy and vines.
Yeah, when has it never not been?
Well,
When's it
no.
ever not been?
More importantly, look around the entire cast. Where are the flowers and vines? Look at Hilda, who is supposedly fashionable and following current trends, and has a no ivy or vine like thing on her design at all.
You have such dexterous
Ooh la
fingers,
la.
Hildy.
That's sweet. But seriously, I'm not much of a craftswoman. Anyway, not to super abruptly
Pull the camera
change
angle.
the subject, but
Anyway,
what kind
little
of
non sequitur, but
are you all about the latest fashions, or do you?
I'm more of that lead stuff. None of this, you know, lead's poisonous thing. They just want you to stop looking your best. I'm not gonna lie, lead's the thing.
Generally, I try to use those that are reputed to
Damn,
be
she
good
is a
for the
trend.
body.
She's just following the trends too. You got to go on that lead grind, bro.
They say some cosmetics are actually quite
you know what's weird though? She
Anything
should
for
be-
the look.
Whoever's dressing her in the theater, right? They're setting the trends,
Yeah.
basically, right?
Well, probably more or less. I mean, that's.
I mean, to an extent,
To an
right?
extent, yeah.
Like what the big celebrities are wearing. That's
Yeah.
generally like that gets trendy pretty fast.
I want to stay cute forever, so I've got to watch out for stuff like that.
Just
and
use lead,
protect
then you
my
don't need to
skin.
protect your skin at all.
Not because you'll be dead.
Well, because
so
the
true.
lead makes you look good.
But say, how about we
And
continue
yeah, you will
this
be dead before you look all wrinkly and everything. It's a foolproof plan. You'll look brilliant for the entirety of your life. Might shorten it a little bit, you know.
Are you kidding? I'd sit here and talk to you until the cows come
I was about to be
home.
like, we have cows.
Well, we don't have boats, so you know. Boats are pretty like.
Lynn out.
I mean, we genuinely did, as a species, have boats before we had cows.
You're taking the mick.
No, because boats outdate agriculture,
Oh
Goodness,
and you can't have cows
That's
without
insane.
agriculture. It's not like they just spawned in one day, just farmyard animals.
Lindhart, what?
What is he talking about? Well,
The
fishing will
most
set me up.
relaxing hobby. The one that's always like, oh, yeah, you know.
As soon as Linhart goes fishing, he puts the fishing rod in the water, and he's just like, oh, "Come on, come on!"
he's playing like video game fishing,
Yeah.
where it's like
It's a shark
a
on the other
reflex. It's like a reflex test and a like Ocarina of Time
Reflex
fishing, right?
test plus mashing plus. You know.
Apparently so. Care to fish with me?
Or what watery expanse whilst our hooked morsel fly? What pricing denizen dost thou? Nay, thou! Dost thou be intending to make thy quarry?
I feel really bad for the localizer.
Yeah.
Because, of course, she's speaking in like really over.
Partuketh. Partuketh is my new favourite word. I'm going to say Partuketh so much.
Because she's speaking in really antiquated, overly formal Japanese, right? I know the localizer was looking at it, it's like, oh.
Partuketh is great, man. Partuketh is
what
amazing.
What am I going to do?
But in this place, thou art knowing thy waters better. Mayhap thou art being my guide?
Guide Ed.
Oh, that was wonderful. Is this about that love letter? You did say you were going to study
The
up
old
on
speech.
the
It's like the
old
black speech. What are you talking about? The old speech. She's not speaking parcel tongue.
I was wondering why you were assaulting me with so many these and thous.
Fordland's old tongue gives me much more.
No, absolutely
you
not.
spoke that
You
one
spoke
better
that
than you do normally.
You spoke this.
That was actually proper grammatical sentence structure, which is more than I can say for your common
You
parlance.
were struggling a little bit with it halfway through, but you were speaking perfectly. Other than that, you have what, like 3 years of experience in this other language, and you sound like you've just picked it up today.
It's like if you couldn't speak English very well, but then they suddenly bash out the most insane Saurian you've ever heard.
Let alone speak it.
Couldn't just be normal and say like Spanish or German. You had to say Saurian.
Well, that's because it's a cipher language of English, so it's the same but different.
Very, very impressive. I bet you could scour the continent and only find a handful of people who
They're
can
actually
form
using
such
this for a joke
sentences.
then.
I mean, people haven't spoken that way since the goddess herself.
Incorrect.
That's not how that works, buddy.
Also incorrect. It's further back than that, and I can tell you that because Flane doesn't ever speak in the old speech, quote unquote. She speaks like kind of antiquated, but not like that, and she's literally straight out of the 0000s.
So speakers of this style are rare? I have been trying with hardness to learn how to be speaking like everyone else in Fodling, and now I am finding success, but in
Millennium.
the wrong century.
I think you should be proud. This only goes to show how much of an aptitude you have for.
No, you have an aptitude for a specific language. She has a like really random aptitude in it.
You're not even from Fodlan, and you can out-thou the best of us.
That's just bizarre.
Thou art extremely fascinating, Petra.
I am not understanding the funniness. Do the people of Fodlan truly
No.
never speak in this way?
Usually only if they're a professional actor or trying to make a bit of a joke.
Yes, a very good earthism there from you, Lindhart. I'm glad
Professional actor.
Yeah, I'm glad you used an earthism. Care to tell me one of those legendary plays from the year 0? The Fodlan year. Oh no, not 0. Flame was around then. Sorry, the year 1000 before Goddess. 1000 before Goddess. Tell me any of those plays that are still around. You know, literally 2000 years old. Wow.
Yeah, because it's not that old. It's not that we use old speech.
Old speech sounds like Flame.
It's just Shakespeare's
Earth specifically English Earth language. We know that usually only if they're a professional actor, because we in real life say, "Oh, professional actor," because you're speaking like Shakespeare.
Yeah.
But that makes no sense in this context because you're trying to say that apparently people will either use the old speech as a joke, which I don't know what that means, or be a professional actor, which would imply to me that there's some sort of well-known plays that they keep on performing. But speaking of that, Dorothea.
Yeah, she didn't sing like that. Because what I was trying to say there was like Shakespeare didn't write in that way because he was trying to make a play sound old. He was writing it like that because that's how people were speaking at the time.
Yep. That was a modern performance.
That was contemporary. That's contemporary.
In fact, I think we should schedule some time for you to coach me.
On what?
Petra.
On how to use antiquated
teaching
vernacular.
That idea is a wonderful one. You are usually teaching me so many things, and now I can be repaying the favor.
It's almost a shame you've got your life mapped out as Queen of Brigid. You'd make a fine academic.
This is a major league leap,
Yeah,
Lindhart.
Lindhart's like done the biggest long jump ever.
An academic?
Yes, a sort of professional scholar. It takes passion and more
Huh?
importantly luck. But you
Why does it
have
take
both.
luck
It
to
doesn't
learn
take
things?
luck to learn things. Come on. Don't just randomly take a shot at fucking scholars. Like,
Takes luck
you
to
can't
be a
scholar.
scholar.
You can scholar your way out of a fucking like open box. I mean, you wrote this game. Don't dare to call yourself a scholar, or I'll be calling your kids one.
Well, there's no question you're passionate and a hard worker, which just
Your kids
leaves
probably
the
outthought you by age 2.
And I'd say you live a charmed life indeed if people are dropping you love letters in the middle of a war. Whatever happened with that, by the way?
I gave him my rejection and will never be seeing him again.
What?
Damn.
Really? I'm dying to know more, but listen, just give the academia thing some thought, all right? You'd be
She said, absolutely not, never, never, ever, never. And they ask why we're afraid to talk to women.
What should I do?
Something wrong, Marianne? What's up?
You know, I make a great stand-in for the goddess. For someone to talk to.
I'd say casual hereticism, but like I don't care at this point.
Yeah, when has he ever not been?
Sorry, I wasn't really.
You weren't eavesdropping. You're facing the way she's facing means you came from the parapet. She was facing the door, so you were in the room when she was doing all of this. So you weren't eavesdropping.
I was just passing by.
You weren't passing by. You were in the parapet, unless you came through the window.
No, I'm the one who should apologize.
Don't worry about it. So.
Unless he came. Wait, he came from the left. That's confusing because I swear he came from the. I swear when Marianne looked over, she was looking at the door, but I guess he must have come in. Thought he was at the parapet.
You've got there?
Oh, yes. From my adopted
Oh, it's because the
father.
chairs look like they're the wrong way round when from this
Send
angle.
me anything.
Like that chair kind of looks like it's facing this way rather than the other way.
You don't seem too happy about it. Mind if I take a look? If that's not too weird, I mean.
Sure. Here.
Alright, let's see what we have here. I see. Now that the nobles of Leicester have moved forward with their show of unity, I believe it time for House Edmund to make its intentions clear as well. I think I get how your father feels. Both Duke Goneril and Count Gloucester have passed their titles down to their heirs. If I had to guess, I'd say he wants to do the same with you.
But the thought of me leading
Why would
House
he want to
Edmund
do
is
that?
simply
Why
too
do you
much
want to do
for
that? He
me.
doesn't see her as an heir. I mean, this is a
Yeah.
completely different relationship, but again, he's not abusive to her in any way.
Yeah.
Like how Bernadetta's
That's
dad
a
isn't abusive to her in any way.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
You're
weird.
just rewriting characters' histories at that
Yeah.
point.
Become the ruler he wants
Well,
me
they're
to
not
be.
they're not the same characters.
Yeah,
What is a character
yeah.
without their history?
Yeah.
Not knowing what the future holds can be pretty nerve-wracking, I'll give you that. I remember going through the exact same song.
If you have someone in real life and write their history down wrong, that doesn't change what actually happened.
Mm.
If you write down a fiction story and change something in it, that fiction story is just different now.
Yeah,
That's-
you have
it's
a
just
different, two different versions.
You have two different versions. That's different now. That's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Huh? You mean even someone like you can be
Even
crippled
someone
by
like
worry?
him.
Yep, I'm human too, you know. Oh, but there was this one little thing I found that made all my troubles disappear into thin air. Just
Hashish.
poof.
One little
Because
thing?
they took Marianne's.
Hang on, he's accusing her of having drug paraphernalia.
Yeah, but they took her suicidal depression and turned it into social anxiety.
Hmm?
And instead of her adoptive father being abusive and you know, after finding out that she has the crest of the beast, just kind of wanting to marry her off.
Yeah.
He does want her for an heir.
Yeah.
And she's just anxious about living up to being the Margrave.
I do.
Which is like,
But
I'm glad she was going to kill herself over that.
that's so different a character.
It's called resolve. And I get the feeling you've lost.
It's called
sight of
resolve.
It's called Kakugo.
You need Kakugo. I mean, you don't have any Kakugo. Claude, look at the handbook of things you shouldn't say to depressed people.
You need more resolve.
I know all about the power your crest holds.
I know there's a lot of social stigma around the crest of the beast, but you don't need to hide it.
Now is the willpower to back that up. So if you want help finding it, I'd be glad to lend a hand.
I see. Thank you, Claude.
That was
I
easy.
think I've already
Yeah.
found it because of you.
You should really go into therapy.
Yeah.
That was
wow.
the A support,
He could
bloody
have-
Christ.
That was the only support.
Oh.
He just had an A support. Either way, wow.
So I suppose we should, like, call it early.
Because we only have, like, what, less than half an hour to lap out the whole final.
Yeah,
thing.
I feel like we should just, because there's going to be lots of
There's
cutscenes.
going to be lots of cutscenes, and we still have to do all the things as well.
Yeah.
So, well.
So that'll be where we end it for now. We'll be back next week. Hopefully that Fortune's Weave trailer will be coming out soon. But yeah, we'll be back next week, 7 p.m. to 11. Good to see you again. So should we go by yikes then?
Yeah. Okay, yikes.
Good to see you / again. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, stream was going pretty well. We were just about to sign off, funnily enough.
Yeah, since we're approaching the end quickly, and
yeah, there's gonna be we're on the last chapter.
We're on the last chapter, and it's given us this. So
You headed to?
oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. All of this to do, which
yeah,
will inevitably...
the Fortune's Weave trailer is probably coming out, what, next week or the week after?
Presumably,
Make sure
next
you're
week.
ready.
Like, we're
It's
guessing...
either this week or next week. It's probably not this week.
Yeah. I'm hyped for that.
I found out that the Summer
Good night
Games
to you
Fest...
too.
Oh, yeah. But I found out the Summer Games Fest is happening, like Microsoft and PlayStation.
If only there was an
all
expo for electronic entertainment.
Yeah. They all joined the Summer Game Fest thing, so like every major company except for Nintendo is in that. So it's one of those things of like, either they're gonna just do the direct now and like act big and tough and be like, oh, we're gonna put ours out next door to yours, or they're gonna save it for next week, you know.
Well, you never know.
Never know though. We'll hopefully get one soon anyway.
Yeah. But we'll be back same time next week, 7 PM to 11 PM BST on Monday, and our next immediate stream is of course Tyrion Cuthbert between the hours of 1 PM and 5 PM BST on Sunday. So yeah.
Absolutely.
That's it for now. We'll be finishing it next week. God knows what we're doing after that.
Well, hopefully the Fortune Thief trailer will be out.
We'll have the trailer by then.
So
God,
we'll have
we've been waiting a million
We'll have that
years.
break of the trailer, and then we'll be like,
We'll catch you next time.
Absolutely.
Ciao.